Hi, this is Tom Clem.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller with WRS Wealth Advisors.
Bringing you the audible call for the 2021 season.
Whether you bleed orange and black,
Whether you bleed red and black,
Whether you bleed blue and white,
Whether you bleed burgundy and gold,
Nights in Northeast Ohio are best spent watching high school football.
enjoy the show.
can I get some Omahas, Mike?
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go. Come on. It's forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. Go. And there will be no surrender.
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O.A. to the easy E. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is our critic. He the heir apparent. Really, I never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times have been severed. I'm raising the bar. You can go ahead and measure. Think about time for a toast. Time that we welcome to go. Yo, when just leaving, I think about time that somebody go get on their coat. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever.
And we're coming up. Welcome into YSN Studio, the Audible Call. I'm Mike Ackelson. My main man, Steve Leslie, sitting here with me, and we got a guest tonight. We got Anthony in the hot seat, but Anthony is also going to talk to us. They're not twins, but they're both Anthonys.
That's a good one. Absolutely. We'll have
It's the
another
best
good
name
night.
to have.
I
Yeah,
suppose so.
good game. So this is a great week. This is week 9, leading up to all the big matchups next week. Teams fighting for their playoff lives, fighting for home games, league conference titles, everything. The mix is on. Poland traveling up to Jefferson there over my one shoulder. There's another game in Boardman, Austintown, Fitch. That might be a pretty good one. So we're going to check all those out. Steve, what's one of the games that just jumps out to you tonight?
I said before, I think Jefferson Poland has a chance to be a very good game. I was impressed with a lot of things Jefferson did last week against South Range offensively. I think Poland will be able to move the ball. Anthony, you call their games. You could jump in on this. Poland's ground game is kind of taken over.
Oh, yeah.
I think they'll be able to do that against Jefferson, but I think that game will be close for a while.
I think it's one of those games that might be like the gotcha games. And that's what this week to me, a lot of those games. But with Poland, I mean, many different players scoring right now in the rushing game. So that's what we can probably see tonight. But Jefferson, I mean, last week put up 21 points against South Range. I mean, that's the amount that basically Poland put up against South Range.
No doubt.
So if you want to do a comparison, it's an interesting comparison. Is it going to play a factor in tonight's game? It's hard to say.
Well, it all depends. And this is the big thing that you look at, like Salem, West Branch, don't be looking ahead to week 10. You got to take care of week 9 first.
Yeah.
I mean, traditionally the Fitch Boardman game would be played in week 10, but this week they're playing this year they're playing week 9.
Here's one I want your thoughts on. Holland and Campbell. Holland's played a lot of people close.
They have.
I mean, you go to that West Branch game, they had the ball and fumbled a punt with a chance to win the game. So those are one of those ones you talk about. Campfield, beware. I don't see it happening because I think Campfield's that talented, but that's another what-if game. If they come out flat, Holland will jump on them.
Well, and how about up at Rayan Stadium tonight? Cheney and Warren Harding. I mean, you look at the Cowboys, everybody has gotten a game from them. they're not a pushover by any means, stretch of the imagination. That one's interesting. Springfield, they're going to look to roll along and continue their winning ways. Since that week 1 loss, it's been all W's since that point.
You know, Hubbard might be in that situation where they could be in a trap game. I mean, it'd be real easy to look ahead to South Range next week before you take care of Niles. And Niles is a team that kind of needs a win to secure a playoff spot.
They do. They absolutely have to have a win, but you get one against Hubbard. Here's the thing, though. Brian Hoffman. That's all I'm going to mention right there. Brian Hoffman is not going to let his team overlook the Red Dragons. He's one of the most prepared coaches that I know. He does his homework, and I'm sure he's just ingrained it into those kids this week. Get through this week. We'll deal with the South Range animal starting Friday night at midnight.
United in the same boat. They have a big matchup with Southern on the horizon. They can't afford to look over Lisbon, who's a team that is coming in with some momentum with a win last week over Latonia.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just got to see how things play out. Now, here's what we like to do here on the Audible Call. We like to just show you game upon game upon game, get you as many scores as we can, highlights you can. If we miss a big play, but one of the guys yells it out, we'll rewind it and show it to you. And just want to mention, thank you. We are brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors. They are our guys
all year long.
And I know every week they ask for this, so here it is. Omaha! Got to give it to you guys. So we are ready to go. Got some games moving on. I know Cheney and Harding has kicked off. South Range, Lakeview, they're already underway as well. So we'll catch you up, and we'll get you games going on. There it is, South Range on defense first. We've talked about their offense all year, Steve, but that defense.
Yeah, their defense continues to improve each week, and this is what 4th and short here. So Lakeview taking an early gamble.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why not?
Yeah. What they have to
You
lose?
said the what if games. Why not?
Yeah.
Quarterback sneak. I don't know if he got it.
That
he
push
got a
might have
little
gotten
push.
him.
He got it on the second
He had a
effort.
little second effort.
But that's a gutsy call. And think about it, if you're Lakeview, what do you got to lose?
Nothing.
You know,
No.
How about this? I know I'm watching this game over here. How about this? I know this is relatively, a subdued game. East Palestine, opening kickoff, onside kick gets it against Southern.
Why not?
East Palestine. I mean, why not?
absolutely. You got to. I mean,
It's week 9. Anything
Yeah.
else? With
Yeah.
some of these teams.
you might as well bring the wrinkles out of your playbook right now, because if you wait another week, it's the only week you get to bring them out. You know, here's a chance to run some fake punts and everything. And if you're Lakeview, though,
Here's a shocker for you, Mike. Salem's on the move.
Salem. I hope that offense gets fixed, because I want to see that.
Game 3, they're inside the 40-yard line and on their way down, actually to the 20 now. So that is game 3.
And another interesting, we talked United Lisbon. Yeah, that's
Lisbon's been playing good football.
they've been playing some really good football of late. But I think the thing there is, it's a rivalry game.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's just one where, neighboring communities, let's button it up. Let's see what we got. And speaking of offenses that know how to put up points,
Vinny Malone and the boys can
Yeah.
put them up. with
Yeah.
The best of them.
they can score and score often, fast, quick. Another good game we didn't mention out of the gate, Struthers Girard. The winner of this game keeps their playoff hopes alive.
Salem's on the 5-yard line
For the-
on game 3. So,
You know,
yeah, there's a lot of games that are worth. And you mentioned it's a lot of games worth a lot of points.
yeah,
I mean, those 3-3 records, 4-3, those are worth some points.
yeah, absolutely. We can tell you Girard is on the move. They're sitting at the 23-yard line of Struthers on their opening drive up at Arrowhead Stadium.
13, 14. Quick, gonna score, long play. West Branch.
And we will just flip them
Yeah, just keep
quick
moving.
to quick to quick.
West Branch does a lot of things quick.
Yeah, yeah. They got a pretty good
Yeah,
quarterback.
they have a pretty good guy. What do you have last week? 340 at the half?
Yeah, with his rushing and his passing, and he didn't play the second
No.
half in the Alliance. They gave him a tour. Mount Union gave him a tour at halftime. All right. The Warriors.
Yeah, Brookfield is one of those teams that can spread you out and hit you from anywhere on the field. And this looks like one of those cases.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Wow.
wow. All right.
Don't
There's
you-
our first one. We're on the board.
That's it. Put it on the board.
Touchdown. Back to Crestview.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a big game here.
Oh.
Chris.
Border.
And when they call timeout in the red zone,
We don't like timeouts.
Oh my gosh.
Can't take timeouts when we're in the audible call.
As I'm learning quickly.
Touchdown, Salem. There's a touchdown for the Quakers, Mike. And
Another
we
one.
talked about that start last week. They dropped the 2-point conversion. I'm not sure if that could have been X-line too, I believe. There's another
another
one,
one, just like that.
Little mojo going. Camfield is on the 5-yard line in game 2.
There's another touchdown.
We just rattle them off.
We like that. We're going to have that pole removed, though, in Crestview.
Yeah, we
So
gotta
get the corner of the end zone
send
in.
Betos down for a little repair.
We can Omaha to the Poland game 16. The Bulldogs, Paul, they are in prime position. They're at the 9.
We got here Southern Local.
Southern Local.
Southern Local's been playing good. That
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised they beat Valley Christian, but the score surprised.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice
He
touchdown.
pushed his way
Touchdown
in.
there. There's another one.
Yeah, Campfield's on about the 3-yard line in that one. So we got people all over the red zone.
The stunner. We got Poland moving. 5 already. And can tell you this. Here's a little bit of a surprise.
Oh wow.
How about your Lakeview Bulldogs in the money zone against South Range opening drive?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the we were talking about the gotcha week. If you're
Nothing to
gonna
lose.
pull off a surprise, do it on a team you don't expect to because you want that week 10 big victory.
Yes.
Canfield
There's
Cardinals.
another one.
Canfield gets into the end zone. So nice job
Cardinals.
there. Looks like Coach Bav got him prepared and played on the first drive pretty good. A lot of passing there, no passes.
We got a big play out of Brookfield and Garfield. We'll see if we'll be able to show that one.
Here's a look at Lakeview as they're driving on South Range.
Can tell you Poland has punched one in up at Jefferson.
Yeah, they're a tough team to stop on the run game, and it opens up the passing game in a big way for them.
Anthony, you ever call a game up at Jefferson?
I have not yet.
Haven't made the trek there.
It's been
I heard it's a nice place. Great stadium.
It's a great stadium.
Yeah.
Great place to watch. Oh, look at what we got here.
He could go. Is that
Oh, a little
corner.
stutter step.
Oh,
Oh,
look
nice.
at that.
the Garfield? The G-men are pretty good.
Yeah.
By the way,
And
LeBray.
good defense. LeBray knocking on the door.
But we got all kinds of red zone action here early.
Love it. Fast and furious.
And we this game was called out to us, as an interesting game to watch in a lot of ways.
Liberty's hot right now. They scored 50 plus last week, 40 plus the week before. They're, I believe, sitting at 13 in Division 5,
Right.
Region 17.
LeBray with the 3-headed monster.
Oh,
Well, it's gotten them this far.
Liberty Stadium looking nice. I like the look. Lakeview trying to.
Whoa, little Dutch angle.
It's
Yeah, that's a little bit of a-
an indie film now.
here, wait. If I turn my head to the right, there it goes.
Stand
It's straight
sideways
now.
for the rest of the day.
It's straight now.
See if LeBray can punch this
There's
in.
the
Pushing
Vikings.
forward. Oh, wow. Nice little move.
Put it on the board.
Down. Another one on the board. Omaha to game 20. United sitting at the 10-yard line. This is the way we like it, folks. Fast,
Fast,
furious,
fast,
lots
furious.
of touchdowns.
6-0 Niles over Hubbard.
Wow.
Jamie Thompson
Ah,
checking
Hey,
in.
Could be a trap game. telling you.
At least in this early going. of the
Timeout.
first quarter.
The what ifs that you said at the beginning of the show are.
They're happening.
This is a team that's playing really good right now. Beaver Local. Since those first 2 weeks.
Omaha 20. Yeah, Beaver Local
They just been putting up some numbers too.
And the funny thing was they hit week 3 dealing with injuries, and
Yes.
that's when they took off.
Yep. Remember they had two or three guys missing the week we were down there, and then since then, Lisbon United, DJ Ogilvy's had his crew going.
Look at that wishbone.
Little wishbone look and throw out of it.
Oh, look at that.
Nice play.
Oh.
Fitch is at the Boardman
Yeah,
37.
Fitch is moving the ball. It's coming off a timeout, so I'll keep you posted there.
Jefferson trying to answer. So just like that, United up 7-0.
Big play out of Bulldogs and Indians and the Southern, I should say, East Palestine game.
Struthers
see if I can
turned
catch
Gerard away. Now they got the ball.
That's a big game record-wise for both
Yeah.
of those teams. That's one of those playoff ones that have a lot of points for somebody to pick up.
Another one, Eric, we want to keep our eye on. Game 21, Cheney is at the 18-yard line.
That's a huge game for Cheney.
Yeah.
13's inside of 20. Norwich is inside of 20.
They're already down to 5.5 minutes to go in the first
Now,
quarter.
don't be deceived by this number of 0-0 on the actual scoreboard right now.
Because we know Southern at least got 6.
That's correct. So in this next play, as you can see here,
Here's another one on the board.
the Southern
Game
early on.
21. Frozen.
Mooney and the Steubenvillers.
Uh-oh. You were right, Anthony.
Yeah.
Because now it's
It is 14-0 on the scoreboard. As the scoreboard that we see at the bottom is not right now accurate. It'll probably get fixed here momentarily.
we'll flip that. Cheney. As I said, they were moving.
Oh, 50, Westbury. No. He's down. 10. 50. Or that's 14. Sorry. 3 here.
Yeah, like you said, Steve, Harding, Cheney, this one's big for
Yeah,
both
those
teams.
are both teams there that Cheney's played tough at home
Yeah.
the last few times they played. And Austin Town Fitch is at the 23-yard line, so they're starting to move the football a little bit.
Ooh.
West Branch back in the red zone. That's odd.
I haven't seen that before. Oh, timeout.
Another timeout. We don't like
No,
timeouts.
we don't like timeouts. Crestview in a little bit of trouble early in this one.
And Steubenville up early, 7-0 in our game here in the first quarter
Yeah,
against
that's-
Mooney. Tough,
That could
tough
be
draw.
trouble for me. Looked
Oh,
like
hey, we got a turnover. Looks like
wow.
Harding. That's going to be like an 80-plus yard touchdown. So there's another one, B. Harding on the board.
wow, does that turn around fast?
Lakeview got a field goal. So they have a 3-0 lead over South Range in the first quarter.
Looks like Poland got in the end zone again.
We'll rewind that. That's a big play. That's
That
like
is
a
big
60.
play. Yeah, the Poland game was a big
Hey,
touchdown.
we want to do a rewind.
Did he
On the
catch
Poland
that?
game,
He did. Did you
16.
see that catch in the West Branch?
And it is
Yes.
a touchdown.
That's
Another
a touchdown,
touchdown
dude.
live.
Oh, wow.
Santonio Holmes there.
That was incredible.
Yeah, we got all kinds of action flying here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 touchdowns.
12 touchdowns we brought to you live. We'll show you a
Upload,
taped one here real quick.
13,
13.
90-yard run, down to the 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Louisville.
And the low
There it is.
Rockets.
And guess who?
Yeah, that's Malone.
Is that my cousin Vinny?
Alone.
My cousin Vinny. 7'6" Hubbard, Jamie checking in.
Nice little boot.
And this is that Poland touchdown we wanted to bring to you.
Oh, wow.
If you want to go to Canton South and Salem, game 3, status score. Could be a rewind. Pretty nice touchdown pass there.
South Range on the move. The Raiders at the Lakeview 34-yard line. Wow, Poland struck quick. We thought that could be a game, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Austintown Fitch is on this 7-yard line, game 1.
We're frozen on the Salem game.
It's a little
Little
choppy.
roll
but
out,
it's
nice
good.
play, and they tie this one up.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown.
All
Nice.
these servers kicking on and off
Yeah.
with all these touchdowns we're putting on the board so far.
And we will turn our announcers up. We'll let you listen into some of them coming up shortly. Little 2-point conversion there for Lowville. Fitch sitting at the 8-yard line.
Boy, Poland's come out strong.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do when you go on the road, make a long bus ride. And they've started strong.
Game 18, South Range inside the money zone. Yeah, Fitch, Devin Sherwood running the commands there.
Nice patience.
2, 2, 2,
Oh.
2. Go to 2.
Omaha 2.
2. 2's a huge one. There's the Canfield Cardinals, Mike, trying to go up 2 scores. Brock Lowry. Oh, boy.
Little
Trying
screen
to
pass.
catch up with the play.
Oh,
Whoa.
boy.
Faked out the cameraman.
80-yard screen for a touchdown.
Oh, wow. At it. Back to
They go up 14-0, so Canfield
Wow.
off to a good start. Boardman trying to stiffen inside the 5.
Middle Ridge 13, Audible 13. Never mind.
It's like another score, Southern against East Palestine right now. Southern, another long one.
They're inside the 13. Middle Ridge is inside the 1.
Harding's tacked on another one. They lead Cheney 13-0 in the first quarter.
Austintown Fitch gets stopped on down, so the
Wow.
Spartans stiffen up.
How about Lakeview's defense? They're
Yes.
making South Range
They're
earn
making-
this.
And we haven't seen this too much this year. Usually
No.
South Range has been that big hitting plays. They've been 4 or 5 yards at a time. You have to give South Range credit.
I would be remiss if I wasn't South Range who was thinking about what they have to deal with next week.
Absolutely.
And if I, as a coach for a small coaching career that I had, you
It
have to
happens.
remember what's happening to you in the
happens.
future here.
No doubt. Is this a Dominguez, Mike?
This has got to be Dominguez.
Oh, little jet sweep. They got out there pretty good.
Lakeview's,
Scrapping.
they've scrapped the whole way down. It's not like South Range has just rammed one like they have. Jefferson's on the move there at the Bulldogs 35, desperately needing a score in that
Yeah,
game.
that's a big one there. They got to get on the board.
All right, so if you're South Range now, you're sitting at the 1.5-yard line.
Give it to the big man.
I'm
Do you
thinking
wanna-
this is Dominguez.
Do you want to turn up Paul Munson and see who?
Absolutely. Let's hear from Mr. Munson.
Dominguez, or he's going to run himself. That's a great skirt pack. And that's exactly.
And Dominguez falls down.
Slipped right up the end.
He tried turning the corner and he slipped and fell. So the turf monster got him. Now it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Could you imagine the momentum if Lakeview pulls off a goal line stop here?
2 plays in a row here. I mean, here's where I think this definitely is an RPO. I think Skirpak keeps this one 100%. Fakes the handoff, runs it up the middle himself. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Exactly.
There it is.
Exactly what you said too. And
Billy Skirpak. Fake that.
that's the right play call.
We haven't been to Hubbard yet, and it's 14-6. Are we missing that? Who's got the Hubbard game? We haven't. Don't turn me up. I thought we were on the announcers. We're missing the Hubbard game.
So it's going to be 4th down and 1. The Aviators are going to line up to go for it. They're going to turn, hand, and he is going to break it for a touchdown. Number 7, Nino Hill. That's that freshman. 6 foot, 190-pound freshman. Lined up in the stacked eye, and they just ran it right up the middle. Leopards couldn't bring him down. That'll be a touchdown for that young man. So
rolling, and he's looking to throw, and now he's just going to take off and run. Now he's going to throw, and he's got a man, Wilson, a spin move. Finally taken down. So right at the last second, DeShields says, all right, Wilson's open. And Nick Wilson gets a little bit of extra yards there. West Branch again, really going with some tempo here. As they're going to give it to Mara. Mara right up the middle. Mara. And Mara breaks a tackle. Stephen Mara. Touchdown, West Branch. West Branch with another touchdown, this time courtesy of the running back, Stephen the Mower Mara. You kind of felt like, okay, maybe Minerva has them bottled up. And then Mara says, I'll break a couple tackles and run, use my speed to get to the end zone. Stephen Mara. He's not good. He's great. Touchdown, West Branch. 20.
To start your journey in the heart of a city on the rise. Visit explore.ysu.edu to take your first step today. Youngstown State University. We are YM proud. Started the second quarter here as Newton Falls has been using their running game to get things going. Newton Falls sitting at 18th and the 16th seed Region 21 of Division 6. Of course, they have had 3 playoff appearances if you include the COVID-shortened season. 1999 and 2002. They haven't won a playoff game, but are trying to get a playoff win, as that will be as the ref throws his red flag, and that is a fumble on the play, and it is recovered by Campbell Memorial. So Campbell Memorial's defense steps up and getting momentum on the Red Devils side, and Campbell Memorial trying to spoil the party here in the second quarter.
It was Noah Durr. Jamie, we were coming into this pregame. I said, hey, Jamie, is this the game Tino gets his interception? You said, hey, man, maybe.
As West Branch, 1st and 4 at the 4-yard line, as they try and punch this one in and make it 28-0. And unfortunately, we're still in quarter number 1. DeShields gives it Mara up the middle, and that was just too easy for Stephen the Mower Mara.
Gets the edge. Got the first down.
Well, just like that, West Branch has punched their 4th touchdown in. They are wasting no time.
Yeah, Mike Canfield's on the move again, so they're looking to go up 3 scores. A lot of these games starting to, the big teams starting to take control.
Jefferson trying to get back in it. We can see United Lisbon. We have on live for you right now. Just a reminder, you can go to ysnlive.com. We give you every game, but if there's a specific game you want to watch, click on the link, and they're all there for you, free during the regular season. We love it. Sponsored by the WRS Wealth Advisors. They are our best friends, and we appreciate very much that they have sponsored this season. So we'll keep moving along. Good game there right now. And
LeBray and Liberty, a good one too here. Mike 7-7.
How about Boardman punting out of their own end zone,
That's a tough
Steve?
punt there. Now LeBray trying to retake the lead. Aiden Stevens Gets
There
in
it
for
is.
another touchdown.
That was great offense.
Gary Niddle said this was going to be a game tonight.
Yes, he
So
did.
we're going to
So
see if
far,
Liberty
so
can
good.
answer. There's
Coach Ogilvy puts one in.
another touchdown, back to back. 21 touchdowns already.
Yeah.
Fitch starting great field
Yeah,
position.
you have to take advantage of this if you're Fitch after
Yeah.
you got stopped on the goal line the last time. So looks like Jefferson still has the ball trying to get on the board.
I'll tell you, I give you guys all the credit in the world. I'm usually in the booth, so I don't get to see all this action.
Pretty fun stuff.
It's kind
Fast
of
and
miraculous.
We like it. Up in Girard, they'd moved to the second quarter. It's 7-6. Girard over Struthers. The Wildcats have the ball at midfield.
Tutty.
And there's another touchdown live for
Southern
you.
Locals kicked it into another.
Wow.
Yeah, after that onside kick that
Right.
they missed out on that first go
Might have made
around.
him a little angry, and ever
I
since then.
suppose so.
Here's a look at Hubbard.
Yeah, Austin Tom Fitch might get a big pass. They're down to the 25. So getting down in the TC range.
Here we go.
Oh, nice play by
Right.
Niles.
Somebody made a real nice play on the
I was
outside
impressed with
for
the
Niles.
Niles defensive line whenever I saw them. And I've had a couple times a chance to watch them. I mean, if they can get it together.
Beaver Local still going strong. Mike Minerva or Salem and Canton South, 7-7.
That's a little bit of a surprise.
Just starting the second quarter and Canton South on the move again.
This Jefferson drive has taken forever.
Tick, 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 tick.
Girard calling a timeout. They want to reset their defense.
Wow, look at Caffey.
Lowville in striking distance again.
Yeah, Austin Tom Fitch is down to the 11-yard line, so they're getting into the red zone. There's Lowville again, overshot him.
And he's just looking for that extra point conversion for him.
20-7, so they scored 3 times in the first quarter.
Yeah. Vinny knows football.
Vinny does know football. Austin Tom Fitch trying to get on the board first.
Jefferson now at the 6-yard
fumble.
line. Warren Harding back on offense. They turn away Cheney.
And you know this, one thing Hubbard can't do is get behind the chains, behind the schedule is that offense. Not built for second, third, and long.
Yeah,
That
I mean
fumble.
it runs off Caffey
Right.
usually, and that's not a knock on their offense. He's the go-to guy, right? But if you're going this far back on a second, I mean you're asking a lot.
There's a little bit of surprise. After one, it's only 7-0 Springfield over
Yeah.
Jackson Milton. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah, Springfield's on the move, so we're gonna get
Austin Tom Fitch on the 5, 4, 3.
We
2.
maybe.
Got pushed by the O lineman trying to push him in the end zone.
We were cooking them in early. Now all of a sudden
A
we've
little lull in the action.
kind of catch our breath a little.
We might see Fitch again one here. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's third.
Fancy
I
third
forgot
down
Boardman has
graphics.
Love the graphics. Whoever did them.
I want to see this play.
Here we go.
Oh,
Touchdown Falcons.
Tutty.
Falcons on the board. They break the ice. You know, that's a game.
Springfield on the move here. Does Bo know football?
Oh.
A little penalty. Salem got the ball back, Mike, so still 7-7 there.
Good game. Holland going to turn away Jefferson after a couple penalties, drives Jefferson out of the red zone.
That was, what, a couple-day long drive?
Yeah.
And that might just be their strategy.
That could be.
And
Run the clock.
some level, wear down their defense to the point where you eventually get in the end.
Yeah, but the big thing is, as fast as that Bulldogs offense has struck, That can backfire on you real quick.
Look at
Nice and
Liberty
refreshed.
moving the ball again against LeBray. And this
Look
is a
at
LeBray
Liberty.
defense that shut out Brookfield.
Coach Niddle
Coach
came out early
Niddle.
before the game.
Never doubt Coach
A
Niddle.
little hitch pass, get some guy in open space.
Freshman quarterback for Liberty, by the way, DC Farrell.
Harding up 13-0. They're
Oh.
going to make it.
That was a premonition camera angle.
Boy, Harding's turned
Wow.
it up a notch.
He saw something in the
There's
future.
another one.
He knew where they were going.
Harding has definitely turned it up a level.
Back to Liberty, and the Leopards moving. Struthers at the 25-yard line of Girard. That is game 19, so we'll keep an eye on that one.
There's Bo Brungard going to go for the home run. Overthrown,
Oh, wow.
intercepted. Wow.
I'll tell you, this reminds me of some of those games where it looks like as soon as we kick off this ball,
Yeah.
we have a good chance of winning here.
Western Reserves increased their lead to 22-6 over Sebring.
And the Hubbard Eagles trying to punch this one in.
Who's got game 17? Mind be watching that one too? I can switch over because we got 4 touchdowns in that game already.
What's game?
Sebring and Western Reserve. Like, there's games we're not hitting. Like, we got to hit them all, guys.
It's kind of a wrinkle you could look to see. I mean, you got Wilcox coming that way. Why not use it? Indeed. 5 seconds remaining.
Here's
here
what we're
in
going
the
to do,
first
Ant.
quarter.
We're
We'll see
back up
Hubbard
right
decide
now,
to call
but
another
we
play.
should. Who's calling
And
the
they
Hubbard
will.
game
It's gonna be
tonight?
turn and give to Cap. He has a
Jamie
lot of
and
space
Romo.
up the middle. 5, 4,
Well,
3,
we're going
2,
to call
1,
the touchdown for you,
Hubbard.
Jamie and
On the
Romo.
last
That
play
is
of the
TC
first
Caffey into the
quarter.
house.
TC Caffey getting into the end zone for the first time tonight. Touchdown number 31
Sorry, guys. I
on
just
the
had to do
season
it.
for Caffey. Hubbard leading 20-6.
That pulling offense
Kyle Walker
back
going
to
on for the
work.
extra point attempt. Gets to the left end.
You're going to want to Omaha to the pulling game. The Bulldogs are inside to 5. There's a touchdown for Western Reserve.
Gerard and Struthers.
Close game in the second.
Yes, it's a big game.
One of those rare, let's see how the play goes, penalties.
There's a touchdown for the
No, wait.
Struthers Wildcats. Flag down, though.
It's a big touchdown.
14 West Branch at the 10 again.
Camel up on Newton Falls.
Touchdown West Branch. 14.
Big receiver for them now. Might be Walker.
I know we mentioned
They're
it.
back on
We
the
said
fake.
that Jefferson
Going to
drive
back of the
took
end
forever.
zone
This
to
Struthers
Jamie Krause,
drive,
and that's good for the
they've
two-point
been
conversion.
inside
7
Girard's
minutes,
territory
52
for a
seconds
lot.
left to go
And
here in
look
the
who
first
just
half.
scored again.
Your score, South Range
That
14.
is South Range.
Lakeview 3. We'll take a break and be right back.
In the Dutch tilt as well.
Yeah, love the tilt. Who's got that game for us?
That's Paul.
Mr. Munson.
Mr. Munson.
It's on the tilt.
Yeah. I didn't know he had Dutch heritage.
Now it's certainly in his camera angles. Steubenville back with the ball, but a nice sack by Cardinal Moon.
Cardinals playing tough tonight. Salem on the move a little bit. Salem's down to the 13-yard line in game 3. Spartans might
is
make
this
it a
a
little
bun?
drive.
Look at
here.
this.
I think he might have stepped out.
He
of
stepped
bounds.
out, but that was a good call to get there. Nice little, just a little wide receiver screen up at Girard.
Big play out of Southern versus East Palestine. big play in the second quarter. See if we're able to catch that.
United on the move again down at Lisbon.
Yeah, they just had a big penalty against Salem, so that gets brought back. So penalties have been early and often.
I'm not sure what happened to Salem. I mean, early on, it was just everything. And it seemed like once they went to Alliance.
Yep.
Lowville again with the ball.
That's odd. Lowville back pointing towards the end zone.
What a move. Another one.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice job. Wow.
He's very talented.
Here's that play I mentioned. Look at the pass out.
There it is. Touchdown.
Southern local running clock.
Yeah, that's a runner.
30 touchdowns on the night. Gerard sitting at Struthers' 24-yard line, up 1.
Nice screen pass.
Oh,
Yeah, they do it all. Still first quarter. Another touchdown.
another touchdown. Like it. Poland looking to punch in their third of the game. Oh, that was easy. Add another one, B.
Where's the easy button when you need it?
I'll tell you that offensive line, it's not it has some experience. It doesn't have some of the guys that were, went to YSU, but they're figuring it out as the season goes on.
All kinds of trouble in the Boardman game. Mike bobbled a punt.
Wow.
29-yard line. Leopard's trying to get a game.
Well, we're going to see what TJ Parker's offense is made of.
What you want to dial up here?
First and 99, right?
First and 99. He'll probably drop back 5 steps and throw it deep. Poland just kind of having their way.
Yeah, that one, Jefferson getting turned away there, that changes the tide in that one.
We got another tight end there as well. Got a toss sweep. Adam and nowhere to go. He is knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. Going to lose maybe.
Gerard now sitting at the 12-yard line.
Jackson Milton still down 7-0.
South Range starting to flex the muscles. Got a touchdown. Forces in the 3 and out. They're about to get the ball back.
This is a tough third down for Jackson Milton. What would you say about third and
forever?
Yeah, third and about
Not many
25?
plays in the playbook for this one.
What are you down up here? Is this a run?
I would say I'm going to throw that ball.
If this was the Steelers, it'd be a halfback draw.
Little check down to Najee.
Yeah.
I'll never see it coming.
And then another penalty just to add.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Just pooch it on third down.
Yeah. What do they drop back 6 yards and let it fly? Gerard, like you said, on the move.
South Range about to be on the move, too. Dominguez. He's carrying like 5 guys with him.
Oh, a little throwback. Nice play by the Struthers.
Yeah, they're going to call it though.
though.
Wow, that was close. I mean,
That was close.
We're up here. We're at headquarters.
views.
We're not on the field, but
How about Louisville, Mike, hanging in here against the Lions?
The Leopards have played a
Yes, they
lot
have.
of close, tough games, but they
They're our school. We'd love to see
Yeah.
them over the hump.
just can't quite get
Yeah.
there.
And remember how brutal the schedule is,
Yeah,
too.
they
I
have
mean,
a
it's
tough
loaded
schedule, no
with
doubt.
Division I teams.
Steve
Go
Coca
back.
serving it hot over your right shoulder. Coca's Pizza. One
There
of
we
our
go.
sponsors. Gerard trying to punch this in.
Ooh. Nice defense there for
This Struthers game, when teams get down in the red zone and then they haven't been able to punch it in either
Yeah.
way, it's been 7-6 for a while. What does Coach Parker do from his own one, Mike? Is he coming out slinging it?
If I know Coach Parker, it's
Quick slant?
yeah.
Big play in Crestview. We'll see if we can get to that game.
Struthers doesn't want to let it happen.
West Branch is on the 5.
And I guess we were wrong. It was a quarterback sneak just to get a little,
How could you?
just to get a little breathing room.
Oh, we're calling him after the show.
He owes us $1.
Gerard trying to get it in.
Did he?
Close.
Yes. No?
Maybe.
Oh,
Not
they're calling him not
Third
yet.
and short.
Omaha to game 14.
There's our
There's that play out of Crestview that I mentioned.
Crestview, yeah. Champion doing so a little counter
Ooh.
to the hizzy.
Couple moves.
You want to talk reservations for 6?
Yeah.
He actually fumbled that ball
He
initially.
dropped it.
Wow. Down to West Branch. It's all right. We'll watch the Warriors drive one in again. Pitch is out at the 15, so the second play was good for 12 yards.
Canfield's on about the 10-yard line, 12-yard line, I'm sorry. So they're going in game 2.
I'll tell you what, I highly doubt it's still in the first quarter.
Brock
in
Lowry
that game,
on
but
2.
It's possible. I mean, the way the score's been going.
Yeah.
And they're getting close here.
Yes, they are. There's
Moving over to
Springfield on a punt return, Mike, for 6 or as a
Right to the Tigers table.
And with the blockers in front.
yes, that was well blocked.
I'll have a Brungard burger.
I'll have one of those, please. There's Gerard still trying to get in. No, it's going to
flipped
be
it
around.
around. It happened around, and now guess who's got the ball?
Struthers.
Struthers with the ball now.
Stop him 4 downs. Pretty impressive.
Wow. There it is.
Touchdown. That's
Another
hard to
passer.
believe.
Another touchdown from West Branch.
So a nice score there by West Branch. I'll tell you, I mean, we've kind of said that all season long when it comes to this game. I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
this is usually about their number in the first half,
Yeah.
35 to 40.
that's literally what I was about to ask. What is their average right
They're
now,
usually in this
score-wise?
range.
Oh, yeah. Right about here. The Shields ice tub's already being prepared.
Take his pads off at the half and
Get ready for Salem.
get ready for Salem, right? A Saturday game.
I would be interested
On to
kinda
Salem.
to hear, like, how do you prepare for something like that where you've had that all season long and now you have to get playoffs coming
That's tough
closer
to
and
do.
closer?
It has to be tough
You know?
to do.
So there's the extra point there.
Lakeview and South Range.
Well, listen.
Here we go.
Oh, they're going to say he stepped out. No, they're going to say it's a touchdown. That is number 24, Aidan Leone, the tight end, with some great hands. Did a little sideline route there,
United
made a move,
back in
stiff arm
business,
his
it looks
defender,
like.
and made his way all the way in for the touchdown.
4th and 7. You want to punt? No, we want to score.
We're off the rails.
Louisville, the college of former basketball great Peyton Siva.
A dog, to say the least.
Bates going to hand it off here to Caffey. Pushing
See.
it out the right side. 15. Cuts back to the middle. 10. 5. Touchdown, TC Caffey. Making many
Did he
men
use a
miss.
whoop
And with
move?
7:37 remaining in
Wow.
the second quarter, Hubbard extends their lead out to
He's fun to watch.
27-6 over the Niles Red Dragons. Wow. We haven't seen a run like that from TC in
See, there's
Offensive lineman.
Sebring's going to give it right back to him with a false start call of their own. So both teams being a little antsy here.
If you're coach, do you go back to it? Go back to the same call? I mean,
Yeah, they showed in that formation 2 plays in a row. Let's see if they, 2 plays that didn't get ran in a row, but they're starting off same thing. Trips to the left. Elijah to Leisure's left. And Melvin Cruz split by himself on the right side here. The Blue Devils home crowd starts to make a little bit of noise. A big third down. Leisure takes a snap, and he's looking to throw.
Warren Harding now 28-6 in the second.
Makes a couple guys miss. Jumps forward.
Yeah.
Get brought down about 2 yards short of the
Yeah, I
first
thought
down
Cheney
line
would.
there. And bring up about 4th down.
And Cheney just got on the board. They were down 28-0 in that game.
Oh, correction on that 4th down and 4.
this little catch and run by Elijah. Or
Yeah, and
Noah.
that was Elijah, and I like that out of the Trojans. Something that they had a little wrinkle added in late here in the season. That's something that we haven't seen them do a bunch of, but
Keep an eye on that United Lisbon game. Eagles sitting at the 27-yard line of the Blue Devils.
Dave Moore transferred back here.
Another Omaha. We will try to get you out to game 19.
It's a 2-point attempt. He is fighting through, and I don't think he got there. So Campbell will have to wait to get past the 20 mark.
Could be a rewind too. Game 1.
But it is 19-7 here with 3:07 left.
Oh, keeps it himself.
Gerard.
That is
There's another
Bengala keeping it himself. How about that?
Score here.
What an excellent run by Bengala right from scrimmage. He makes it happen. He goes up the middle, finds a hole on the far side, and takes it all the way in for a 37-yard touchdown run. Now on comes the extra point unit for
Gerard. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Leading the game 7-0. Sherwood will look to throw over the top. He's got a wide open receiver. That's
I thought there was another touchdown for the
Thought that was going to be a crack back block.
42-yard touchdown pass.
Mike, we have a comment asking about this game. If you want to watch this game in its entirety, go to ysnlive.com/live, and you can find this game along with everything else in the network. We're flipping through every game.
Noah Frederick lined up behind him. They have 3 guys over there with 3 blockers, and they're going to Cruz on the backside. There was a lot of contact as the ball was thrown.
At Sebring.
No call.
I'll tell you what, Western Reserve, as of late, really turning it on strong in the run game and also getting the wins.
Yep,
you know?
wins in defense for sure.
This is crazy. We've got all these scores, and now we've kind of slowed down a little bit.
A lot of stops in the red zone.
Yeah. Off of a timeout, can Sebring
No
make it
need
a
for
close game?
No need for halftime adjustments. You're seeing it kind of happen live in the second quarter.
You are. They're making the adjustments on the fly. And
He's broke about every carry that's had. He's lined up the quarterback here. And motion, snaps the ball to here. Quick whistle before we can get started here.
we'll take a listen in live here at Sebring.
That's the call, false start on the Blue Devils.
It's unfortunate. If
Go ahead and back him up half the distance.
I guess here it doesn't really matter because half the distance. So
Still a 3-yard loss. So first down and 13 for the Blue Devils. Their own 3-yard line. Another timeout by the Blue Devils here. So we're going to go ahead and get a quick word in from our sponsors.
On for the kickoff. This one's going to be a deep kick right there by Brown to about the 10-yard line and straight on boot. Going to be returned by Dom Foster. This is what Dom Foster's good at doing. He's going to get blocked. There goes Dom Foster to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. He's gone. to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Warren Harding. 90-yard kickoff return that time by guess who? The Syracuse commit himself, Dom Foster. And Harding right now has been having themselves a night.
South Range already at
Mike
Lakeview's
Ackelson and
3080. They're driving again.
Too, back at East
That is game
Palestine.
18.
Of all these touchdowns that we had in this game right now, they've been flipping back to back over here.
Shields looking. Got him in, and this pass is caught by Caden Coleman.
Huh. Wonder if there's enough time for West Branch to get to 56.
Is that their record at halftime so far?
They had 56 last week.
Okay. Okay.
They just started the second quarter. Well, the Shields better make his quarter count.
There's United in Lisbon. United trying to. There's another touchdown. For
Another
United.
touchdown.
What a surge.
That makes that a 3-score game.
It's a 3-score game there.
Well, we'll see here.
I know Springfield has tacked on another one. They're up 21-0.
LeBray trying to go in.
That's good defense by the Leopards.
Brian getting here.
Omaha 12, Brian says. We got it.
Way downtown.
Game 12.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Over
The
top.
Riders.
Riders
Toast.
get a touchdown.
That's Austin Klein making that throw. We got a chance to talk to him on running point this week. Sophomore quarterback. Very impressive for being local.
game 18, South Range into the red zone.
Touchdown, West Branch.
That's a shocker. Is that their first one of the night or the second quarter? Poland on the move again. Oh,
Oh, man. Tough hit there.
That one's frozen.
Western Reserve on the move against Sebring.
I'll tell you, out of the scores that we've seen so far, do you have any ones that are like sticking out to you that you?
Harding's been very impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been big plays.
They've
big
answered
scores.
every move
Yeah.
Cheney's had.
How about this one?
Fitch has been impressive.
Yeah.
Liberty's up 21-14 on LeBray.
Yeah, Liberty's got a stop on the goal line. Now is a chance to tie it up. So
Yeah.
a couple good ones.
I think the Salem scores got me off guard again.
Yeah, it's still 7-7.
14-13.
Looks like at halftime, Southern goes into the locker room 44-0.
Wow.
On Salem.
Running clock there.
Oh, that's
And
a
quickly
touchdown.
in goes
There's a
Salem.
touchdown, 20 to they'll retake the lead now, Mike. So Salem Quakers. I'm surprised defensively that's been their struggle.
Yeah.
Like you said. I mean, offensively, they're still doing some things, but
Don't forget, Canton South has scored more in West Branch than
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
Can't stop what they scored.
They scored 42 on West
42.
So they definitely have an offense.
So
If
next
I'm-
week's game could be a little bit of a shootout.
Could be a one that lights it up. Plus, that's a rivalry game.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge game.
Few games in commercial right now, but over here at Lowellville again. But look at Mineral Ridge. Nice move. On 4th down, talk about a gutsy call. Let's try a hard count and see if we can just get a little bit more.
Another half yard.
The Rams. Well coached.
Thankfully, that scoreboard just right underneath our own scoreboard.
Yeah, it's good place.
Giving me extra knowledge for us.
I like that. Extra knowledge.
South Range at about like the 28.
Little out route. We'll watch them. They're trying to punch in another one. Pulling down to the Jefferson 35. We'll swap to another game while they huddle.
Looks like down to the 1 yard line for Mineral Ridge now.
And they're taking their time too.
Yeah, and well, look at that! Look at that nice formation they're in there.
Stacked eye. Try to punch this one in.
Goes with the fullback, and they do.
There it is.
Here's the touchdown.
Took a while.
Might get Mineral Ridge back in that game.
4th down, 4th and 2 for South Range.
I'd go to Mengus.
Oh,
That was a wise decision, Mike. Can you give me the lottery numbers while you're
no,
at it?
don't freeze before you get to the goal line. Oh, there you go.
I can also tell you that Paul tilted again. We got the tilt angle for you. There's another one.
Only my favorite indie films start with a touchdown.
That's it. Beavers score again, so 21-6. Louisville has the lead, Mike. So this is what we talked about. They've been in a lot of these games.
Yeah.
Can you hold on?
And Alliance has played a lot of local teams that we
have.
even beyond their own conference. So there's we've heard their names frequently.
Gerard's on the move against Struthers. Can update you. Hubbard's now up 34-6.
I think they
out here at Crestview now. Look at this. Look at the score here with an
it's
opportunity.
Crestview with a chance to tie this one up.
Okay. Yeah.
And it looks like Steubenville and Mooney will go in the locker room. 21-0 so far for Mooney with a tough draw here in week 9.
That's a tough one for them in week 9, no doubt.
They were hanging tough early.
Yeah, it was 7-0 for a while, and then it just kind of blew it open.
Kind of got away from them.
Austin Town Fitch kind of doing the same thing, Mike, going down, trying to go up 3 scores. After a week off, that's hard for the Boardman Spartans.
Oh, yeah. Gerard has moved to the Struthers 30 or 25. They're going to take a timeout. Keep an eye on that one. United has the ball back, looking up 4 scores on Lisbon.
What a run over at the Poland game. They're not getting close. It was just more of a hard fought run. Apologize for the jump out there, but that
You're
was
allowed to
impressive.
jump. We jump all the time here.
A little bit of a roll out. Did he catch that?
I think he did.
Oh, wow.
He did.
Great throw.
First
there.
and goal
Houston,
to 2. Anthony on the hot seat. Let's flip them games.
Springfield gets
As quickly
in.
as they possibly can. And what started out as a slow-moving game is
Yeah,
really
they just kind of wear on you.
that's a contribute to the conditioning of the Springfield Tigers.
Oh, big goal. Oh.
Still on his feet. For me, 21-14, I didn't expect this score in this particular game. I know they're evenly matched of sorts, but I really thought one would jump out when it came time to the actual game time.
High snap. Nice catch by Cusick.
Oh, wow. Almost got tackled by his own lineman.
Tied up with an extra point. And West Branch has the ball again.
Wonder if they'll score.
Does it ever get old, do you think?
Scoring that much? No, because they distribute. The Shields distributes that ball.
Many different guys, right? You drop
Look,
this one.
Oh, that's the drop the ball, complete the pass,
and run for a touchdown.
Oh my goodness!
Nice blocking downfield. Look at
their
where
receivers do that. They're pretty complete, like Mike said. They have.
There's a lot of yak yards after catch.
We call that the stock block.
What did we call it last week? They were to place PS5 guys.
Yeah. It's 5 wide all the time. No matter what you do, you go. It can be 4th and 30 at your own 3, and you go for
There's
it.
the Liberty Leopards trying to tie it up on the 4-yard line. Austintown Fitch is on the 3-yard line, so a couple teams in the red zone.
Want to get to game 1 real quick?
I think we had a timeout in Liberty. Garfield just keeps plugging along. Pretty rough back-to-back weeks for Brookfield, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
LeBray and then Garfield.
Yeah.
Check what your scheduler's there. Here's the Austintown Fitch Falcons trying to punch it in. Fitch has been pretty impressive in this game.
Yeah, they have.
Almost stayed on his feet. With
Lakeview with a quick answer. They've cut it to 28-10.
Got to give those kids credit. Little no huddle for Fitch. They want to get on the audible foul. They spike it.
I've never seen the shotgun spike.
Little shotgun spike.
Normally we see that under center, but that is that was intriguing.
It's the end of the half. So 14-0 at halftime there.
How about this? Special teams for the Crestview game. They get the ball back right after scoring.
On a fumble.
Nice little fumble there, and they're in the red zone there. So the Crestview Rebels back on offense at the 20.
Another touchdown here against Beaver Local, so this game's tightening up.
Another touchdown.
Ken South, Mike on the move again in game 3. They're down to about the 25.
There's United on the move, and United in the house.
Bend right.
That's 51 touchdowns, and I think United just called Mary's to order pizza.
We'll take a 12-inch to go, please.
Yeah. Springfield's up there, scored a 27-0.
Oh, nice
ladder
pass, a little hook and ladder. Can he get in?
That's not fair.
Yeah, he's right around the goal line.
Yeah, down about the 4. That's that tilted angle view.
Mm-hmm.
You've been good on those side pulls, that side.
I like that.
They had to get out of bounds. I'm guessing they're bringing out the field goal team.
Yeah, there must not be much time left. I'm not quite sure what 3 points does for you here. Got to be getting near halftime in most of these.
Oh, yeah. And the second half's going to go pretty quick in a lot of these games.
Yes, they are. I think he got it.
Yeah, he
Yes,
did.
He did.
Field
Field
goals
goals
count.
count.
Points. Yeah, absolutely.
On a close hash, too, for a kicker.
Yeah, that's a pretty good kick. Hubbard 34-6, so they've answered the bell since that 6-0 deficit.
Absolutely.
Crestview, like you said, and
We're
recover
right
a
back.
fumble. Now you can take the lead.
3rd and 5.
It's a big game for Crestview.
Can Omaha to the
Oh, it looks like here.
game 21, Eric. Game 21.
Did he catch that?
Yep, Cusick for the touchdown.
It's in the air, B.
Crestview. Back up.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Cheney
There it is.
Not going to go away. We're right in on that one. So a couple back-to-backers. Good call, Mike Ackelson. Niles going to try to do the same thing.
Oh, if we get 3 in a row.
Can we get 3 in a row?
Oh,
He's going to try.
Oh, that's a pretty good defense.
Uh,
Eric wants the flag. He's throwing the flag from out back.
Eric wanted a flag. You might need a soda, Eric.
play the ball.
So Crestview are now up 28-21.
They were down, 14-7 and
Yeah.
turned it
Yeah.
around. It's hard to believe it's week 9 getting ready for week
Yeah.
10.
We can also Omaha up to Trumbull County. South Range is in the red zone.
Shocking.
Yeah. Haven't seen that all year out of Danny Yeagley's offense. Usually they're big touchdown runs.
Looks like Niles go back on defense.
Yeah, I think they turned it over on downs there. South Range going to try to score here.
We've called it twice and been wrong, but I think this is definitely Dominguez time. Unless the clock's
They like
winding
that
down.
RPO with
He's got
Skirpack.
trips right.
Yeah.
One guy to the left.
He's just going straight drop back, little hitch.
Get him out of bounds.
In this short time of just being on the air with us, I mean, it's only been, maybe an hour? How many times have we seen that play already? So
A lot of teams have been running a lot of quick hitches tonight.
yeah.
I got to hand to the Lakeview defense, though. I know
Kansas
that
South, game 3. Could be a rewind. Kicking the extra point. So a lot of points. I think they blocked that one.
With the pressure, I was going to say.
There's your PI.
Yeah, Eric got his call he wanted.
Eric said it was about time.
He's a pro pass interference fan.
This Salem and Kansas South, Mike, they just keep jacking up points like it's going out of style.
Halftime in the lines. It's 21-13.
Louisville with the lead. Can they hold
How
on?
about that? I think that's the first time they've gone to half
I
leading
think
this
you're
year.
right. They've usually been close behind.
And it looks like Hubbard and Niles are about to go to halftime.
Yeah, but if there's 1 second left, it's still Caffey time.
Looks like there's about 40 seconds left in that half there.
Okay. Oh,
Calling timeout on the audible call.
Dan Yeagley owes me a quarter. No. Lakeview called the timeout.
2:29 left in the half of the Salem game. So
Game still going on for Champion. That second quarter is still hanging in there. Champion back with the ball. This time they're able to get their
Gingers for life.
wits together.
Yes, my youngest one is a little ginger. She's a little redhead. So is Rob over here. So, they
call me the red bearded dragon these days.
they got Ginger's got a special connection. So we'll see. See what happens here. Is Barb and the girls listening? They listen to us back home?
No, John is cheerleading for Struthers, and of course,
Oh,
Barb
that's
is
right.
at that
That's
game.
right. Yeah, they're there.
It's
They
so
can
funny,
still
too,
watch
because-
on their phone. What are they doing?
Yeah,
All this technology, they can be sitting there listening
She's
to
way
you.
too busy talking to Danielle about what T-shirts they're making next.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout. First and goal on the 7-yard line. 4 seconds to go. Sends a man in motion. Skirpack going to take it. Going to roll to his right. He's going to throw back and wide open.
Oh, he got
in the
it.
corner of the end zone. J.D. Krause. He's in for the Raider. Touchdown.
Misdirection. Go back to the corner. We have 6 more points for the Struthers. God, I just said
You
Struthers.
just said Struthers. That's okay.
South Range Raiders.
So, yeah, he rolled to his right and caught Krause going to his left, planted his foot, threw that in the back corner of the end zone, and Krause able to corral that ball and come down with it.
I mean, really, you're looking at the scores 34-10, but the only thing that
Klein back into the empty set. Takes a snap, drops back, looking to throw, looking for Foster, made a nice double move, and he's got it for the touchdown. A double move by Foster, and he makes the catch in stride for 25 yards and a score before the half. Klein's first through the air, his third total touchdown tonight, and Beaver Local up a couple of scores now before we get to halftime. They're up
What's
15.
impressed you the most this first half, Ian? You don't see this angle, do you?
Well, I'll tell you,
Salem.
Inside
And all of a
baseball,
sudden,
a
that
lot of
momentum
announcers
very
have the
bad.
actual games. We try to get the audible call in the booth so we know we're on the air, but
Yeah.
this is not like this normally in the booth. You're watching that game and then maybe you'll catch another game going on. But this is a fun experience.
Quarter, 2nd and 10 for Hubbard. The
We
Eagles.
like having you.
had to burn
Thank
their
you,
last
guys.
Salem
touchdown,
scored
have the
again,
ball
so
on the
Mike,
Miles
they may
40
play
yard
till
line.
about midnight.
Okay.
Do we have it on record of the longest games this
I would
so
have
far
to
this
believe one of the rain delays.
Yeah.
Week 1 there was
Yeah.
last year.
Last
Remember?
year.
Oh,
we-
sure.
Remember, Jamie and Romo looked like they were in a hut,
Yeah.
like a
And
broom
the other
closet.
two, the Youngstown State guys, remember, I think they were doing a sports call show. Or
Yeah.
they were talking college sports. Yeah, we've had a few that have been some long ones. Now, tonight, the weather was supposed to be bad. By the
Yeah.
looks of it, so far, so good.
Yeah. Holding off, knock on wood.
You said there's cafe time in this?
There's always time. Until it hits zeros and the gun or the horn goes off, there's time. And Brookfield's probably, or no, that's Louisville, Middle
Louisville,
Ridge,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, Mineral Ridge trying to answer before the half.
I'll tell you what, Louisville usually stretches the actual physical clock. A lot of their
Yeah.
games, just like we're saying, records. They have a hard time getting into halftime with the rest of the groups for the most part.
Well, they do just because the ball is in the air so many times.
Yeah. Nice job
Oh.
extending that. You know, I've had the pleasure of calling a couple of Louisville's games this year. I mean, he's got a lot of supporting cast members that don't get the name recognition that you hear so often from
Yeah.
Vinny Balone, and you hear Panofsky's name frequently. But a lot of those guys, the way that they get open is with other groups.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you the team that doesn't get a lot of credit is their O-line.
Yeah.
How improved.
There's
is
a
from
tutty.
last year.
Over the top. That's a close game now,
We got a
folks.
ball game.
There's another quarterback not talked about enough is Mark Bunch from
Halftime at Western
Yeah.
Reserve,
Lefty.
36-6 in favor of the Blue Devils.
Here's Mr. Caffey trying to get one in, Mike, before the half.
B told me they had 40 seconds left. He goes, it's basically halftime. I go, no, it's cafe time.
Oh, a little double throwback.
They're
That's a
trying to
lateral.
get
That's
it.
a lateral.
I think
That's
it
a
is.
live
He could
ball.
pick that up and go.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, pretty good tackle after he let it go. Threw it to the lineman.
They threw it back to a lineman, a ball.
Working on some things maybe for next week.
Right
Show
now,
that on film.
here, wait, Brian Hoffman.
Yeah, we'll put that one.
We're not going to use that one again.
I feel bad for that lineman, though. He probably was looking forward to that play
I got it.
all week long, getting that in practice.
Close. A lot of these are getting near the half. We could take a break.
Yeah, we're going to take a break, pay some bills, thank our WRS Wealth Advisors for sponsoring us, and then we're going to put
New
some
things
bands on
happen
for
all
everybody.
day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Quality, customer service, and integrity.
Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
And it's going to be quarterback keeper for Vinny Ballone. Ballone finds a big hole. And Ballone is just too fast.
My God.
The 10-5 touchdown Rockets. 18 seconds left. About to kick off second half, no problem. Rockets take it down the field and score to make it a 2-score ball game once again.
I don't believe it. There she goes again. I tied it up. All my shoes are longer. Be careful, though.
I didn't hear you. Good science!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a Boardman homecoming tradition for over 40 years. It's 100 yards of playing and marching Spartans. Your Boardman band and the exciting Can-Can.
To close our show, we feature one more set of boys from New Jersey. The Jonas Brothers got to start on the Disney Channel. Work their way On behalf of the Falcon Band and our directors, Mrs. Fraser and Mr. Lewis, we thank you for support tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Please join us on Tuesday, October 19th for our light.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's
Spread things out. Like we said, Canfield's bringing everybody up in the box, and you've got to counter that.
One hopper into the back of the end zone. No return for Matt Woomer. And Howland will take over to start our second half. The sophomore quarterback, John Perry, going through some growing pains here in his young sophomore season, but they're grooming this quarterback to be the future of the Howland Tigers football program.
And indeed, John's got some learning to do. He shows some good potential. And, it's reps like this that are going to help him, in the future, obviously. But he's got some work to do, and hopefully Howland can just, in this situation, I say just let him have
Taken down. That's number 42, Brody Brown, the ball carrier.
Yeah, another young freshman. So freshman on the last play and freshman on this play, Brody Brown.
Able to pinball off the defenders and stay on his feet for good positive yards and a gain of 9.
Yeah, Brody Brown in here, he's 5'8", 150.
Second and 1 here for the Indians. Takes a snap. Handoff gets upfield. Gain of positive yards and a first down for Aidan Spallinger. And another first down for the Indians. Indians knocking on the doorstep into the red zone here at the 10-yard line. So first and goal from the 10. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brody Brown in the backfield, along with Aidan Spallinger. Oh, whoa. Hand off to Brody Brown, who doesn't go anywhere. Brought down by the Bulldogs. Eddie Buzzkirk in on the tackle. Good defensive stance by the Bulldogs there.
Yeah, and so was Owen Yuriauchi. Come in and put a big hit on him. The quarterback, freshman quarterback for the Bulldogs.
He had me faked out. I was looking at Spallinger. I thought Spallinger was getting the ball. So second and 11 now. Second and goal from the 11, or still at the 10. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Brody and Spallinger in the back. Quarterback keeper rolls out to his left, looking for a receiver. He's going to keep it himself and into the end zone.
7-1. Howland Tigers here on senior day, 2-6. Perry back in the gun.
So big down here for the Tigers. They need to get a nice chunk out of this down.
Welcome back to the Audible Call. We bring you back with another Southern local touchdown. That gives them 50 points on the night. So here's what we do. Since that game is pretty much decided, running clock, if you want to continue to watch that game, go to ysnlive.com. Up at the top is a link. You can click on any of the games. You can continue to watch it there, but that'll probably be our last check-in with that contest tonight. Did I do it right, Anth?
You got it. ysnlive.com/live. It's a list of all the games.
So we got that going on. We'll probably check in with West Branch one more time. They got a running clock.
How they doing?
They may
They're struggling a little.
They're struggling. They only put 56 up in the first
Not
half.
impressed with the offense.
I would honestly like to see where they fall in scoring-wise
I
statewide.
think they were first in the state.
Last week they were first
in the
49.
So
they keep that intact.
Yeah.
Now, do you add a couple more in the second half to cushion that?
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't want to damage that reputation, do you? And
Not in
besides,
week 9.
you're bringing out your JV kids.
Yeah.
It's
Who want to score?
They want to play. Yeah.
You have to let them play. And Mike, that's not the offense that kind of goes I formation and pound the ball away. They're going to come out 4 wide receivers.
Kid gets behind the defense. Just run out of bounds. Fall down. No. Score. We do have some games that are kind of getting that way.
Has been in a struggle, Mike, all night. So
Well, you're going up against Steubenville.
it's a good football team.
You guys ever been there for a game?
I have. I've actually for Steubenville Catholic Central.
It's a great stadium, but on the visitors' sideline, right behind the stands,
Right there.
the graveyard.
Oh yeah. You don't want to be an away team.
No. Got the smoke coming out of the
You
horse.
were there when it was the grass in the old time and it was a mud pit.
I was there when Cardinal Mooney got absolutely hosed against Bel Air.
Yeah, with the flags.
Yes. There was flag. I think the one guy had 7 flags on him.
Third quarter is just starting, Mike, in that Salem game, so that's been a shootout.
Played there, beat them. And Boardman got a brick thrown at our bus.
Gary Nettle played there.
Traumatic experience.
Cardinal Mooney moving
A
around a
little
little bit. Ooh.
Getting the first down on 4th down.
Canton South starts with the possession in the second half.
Struthers and Gerard back under action.
It's like-
Cats down 6 to the Indians, or
Yeah.
down 8, excuse me.
Looks like Boardman's ready to kick off the second half there.
Right now we have the Canfield Howland game up for you, and Mike Pavlansky's crew, they're in familiar
Taking care of
territory.
business. Yeah, they're getting down there to red zone. Brock Lowry having another pretty good game.
Boardman Fitch getting ready to kick off their second half.
Look at Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney's still driving the football. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot you can learn at halftime at the high
Absolutely.
school level. You have all the time in the world. It's not like NFL where you go to the restroom, then you got to go back out
And
for
they
the
play
game.
at Youngstown Ursa next week, no matter what the records are, Mike. You've covered those for years. That will be a better game than people think.
Yeah, absolutely. You can throw them out.
Wait till you see this.
Where's it? Oh, he dropped it.
It was so close.
Oh. Little dump pass by Lowry. They like that check down.
Oh.
Najee Harris style.
I like to get that done.
Steelers are what, a Sunday night game this week.
Sunday night, I'll be up late.
You got a nice little weekend ahead of you.
I do.
If time persists and we see that play consistently throughout the year, do we just call it the Najee?
Yes.
Okay.
The Najee.
Springfield and Jacksonville starting on the second half here.
Keep an eye on that one because
Yeah.
that's a close.
That one's
over
gonna-
one more look.
One more look in for Bo. Oh.
Canfield gets into the end zone. Austin Town Fitch.
Eric, let's keep an eye on game 21. Harding is on the move after getting the opening kick from Cheney.
And here we are. Look
Tim Figley saying, "How about them Bulldogs?" in all caps. East Palestine must have done something good to get Figley excited.
There you go. Making a
That's what
couple
fans are
moves here.
for.
We love fans. We
So
love
this-
comments.
Mike, the extra point will be 28-0 Canfield. That may be one of those last looks
Yeah.
into that one too.
Yeah.
Cardinal Mooney trying to get in, and they did.
They do.
There's a touchdown.
There you go.
Pretty good second half drive, and timeout in the Canton South Salem game.
Going into
There's Warren
timeout
Harding.
from Fitch there.
Nothing better than the old bus look
Oh.
on the streets.
It's a great stadium.
It is still in pretty good shape. The grass looks pretty good.
How about the uniforms?
Yeah, those look like military for
Right?
Harding.
That or they're just going with gold, like the
Harding's picked it up this last 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of those teams you don't want to see. And here's Garfield.
There's another team a lot of teams don't want to see.
Yeah.
they're going to be sitting in that 6 or 5 range.
Mhm.
They're 4
You
right
think
now.
you're pretty good. You get that 4-12 matchup, and you're like, oh, we got to go to Garfield.
Yeah.
They're
Good
sitting-
luck.
They're sitting at 4 right now.
Yeah.
Which means if it goes chalk, Kirtland Garfield in the semifinal.
I feel like I know that this is kind of arbitrary to say, but it's like they've picked up a step as
Yeah.
the season's gone along for them.
And remember,
Now,
they
here's
were treating
interesting. You were
everyone
talking about
for
Harding, guys. Do you know if the playoffs had started tonight, what that matchup would have been?
8-9 Harding versus.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
The
It's also
8-9.
next week's matchup too.
That could actually change.
There's a touchdown there for. Is that
See if we
Jefferson?
can
That's
get out
Jefferson.
get
We
out
can
to
do a
Jefferson.
rewind on that one, Eric.
Yeah, that was a long one.
We want to show our Jefferson folks that one because that is a nice one.
Yeah, that was a long one. Maybe for the Joe Dickey Electric scoreboard, we could dive into some of these possible playoff
Oh,
matchups.
absolutely. We'll look at that tonight for you.
Preview week 10.
Take a look at that. Try to get a few coaches on. We're not going to give Anthony any pizza tonight, though.
No.
He ate it all last week. He
I
ate
thought-
an
I thought you
entire
were talking
cheese
about me.
pizza
We
himself.
didn't order any cheese this time, did we? I don't think.
I hope so. I think I put in a call.
Brian, make sure you get cheese pizza, the kids' pizza for Anthony.
Comes with the brownie. Kick the bean.
And a sippy cup.
Yes, please. With the bendy straw.
Gotta have the sippy cup.
I'll tell you what, if you give me a whole pizza, if you give me a whole pizza and a
All right.
brownie and
Hey.
a no spill
Here's the
cup,
touchdown
Up
there
now.
for
This
Jefferson.
is a
It's a
rewind.
great play, but it's a rewind, but it's a great play. Well executed.
just a nice move.
Yeah.
Look at Grant Hitchcock.
One move and then just outruns everybody.
Yep. Hey, you never know. 21-7, 2-score game.
You know, the one thing we know about Jefferson, they can come back.
Oh, they can score some points.
They've come back on a couple of teams this year.
And we were talking about Garfield a couple seconds ago, unable to get in, and now Brookfield takes over on offense.
Yeah, that game sat at that score for a long time. Boardman back out near. This is the 3rd or 4th time like the Spartans have been near midfield and can't convert.
Brookfield's in danger of being shut out 2 weeks in a row.
I know it's lopsided up at Rayan Stadium, but Cheney comes out, holds them. They're going to get the ball back.
One of those
They get a
teams that can
score.
fast. Absolutely. Here's the Louisville game that for our fans, we'd love to see Louisville get that win, but it looks like Alliance is on the move. 4th down, it looks like.
I believe they returned the opening kick up to the 25 to 30 yard line.
It's a big play. Let's hear the announcers on this one.
Yeah, that's a 4th down play.
Yeah.
Here.
Now, here's a surprise to me. The fact that Lakeview is hanging, I know they're down 25, but I expected a running clock at
That
half.
is Nino Hill,
So,
freshman again.
but
That's
South
the same
Range gets
play
the
that
ball
they scored a
first. If I'm
touchdown on
Lakeview,
4th and 1.
got nothing to lose,
Absolutely.
I'm onside kicking this all day long.
Be aggressive. Be as aggressive as you want.
Yeah. Just me, though. I think Anthony's with me on that one, though.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a live ball.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to add on.
That's West Branch, folks.
That's a good way to leave, right?
There we go. With that one, we're going to exit stage right on the West Branch game. But for all my Warrior friends out there, we will keep you updated on the scores throughout the evening. That is 60 touchdowns, by the way, and
It's also plus 60.
that happens to be 62 points for West Branch. And
Oh,
look at
here we
this.
go. Look at the Leopards.
Leopards are going to tie it up.
Oh, we got a
Teddy.
game. And this is why I'm going to say what I am. The West Branch game pretty much decided. If you want to watch the West Branch game, please go to ysnlive.com/live. You can watch the rest of the game right there. But we want to show you games like this right now because we've got a ball game up in Liberty.
Not to interrupt you, but here's another one. Canfield's going to go in it again, so that'll be 35-0.
Yeah, running clock.
One. Canfield fans, ysnlive.com/live if you want to stay on that one.
And Crestview and Champion coming out of the locker room now to start their 3rd quarter. We haven't heard from a while, but they were the last ones in.
This is
Mike,
an
over your
important
right
extra
shoulder,
point.
too. Borden Spartans on the move trying to get within a score.
Tell you what, big drive here by Boardman.
Got some things tightening up on the audible call.
Yeah.
Important extra point here for
Yeah, these are
Liberty.
huge. You got it.
Knocked it through.
Yeah, I was
No.
waiting for.
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
21-20.
Oh, it looked so good.
Coach Little's in charge of special teams over there at LHS.
How about those referees just staring at each other, waiting for
Yeah.
the
Did
other one to make it
Yeah.
first?
Boardman Spartans on the move in game 1.
They're on the move. Springfield.
Yeah, looking to close this one.
Not-
There's a pretty good move by a pretty good player.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Great move, better finish.
Stayed on his feet. Usually
Wow.
Is that a curtain call for that one too?
We're going to
What
be a
happened,
curtain call
33?
for our Springfield fans. We got a great game up at Boardman.
Yeah, this is big.
We can also Omaha to the United Lisbon game 20. I know Anthony's got an Omaha. Yell it out, Ant.
Yeah.
Omaha. We love it.
Oh, get
Sam,
out of
Sam.
the booth. You're not in the booth tonight.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you guys being in the booth and then coming in?
I've seen
It's
you
a-
both at times tonight. Like you want to blurt,
You
but
don't
then
wanna
you're
say
like,
something and
I
then-
can't talk.
We talk here.
We talk.
All right, I'm open here.
We
Omaha.
let everybody. We even asked B to talk, and this is what I get from B. Hey, Mike, I got a halftime score. You know I'm just messing with you, B.
Here's United again. So this could be another one of those continuous clocks, Mike, like
Yeah.
you talked about.
Yeah, they punch this one in.
Boy,
This
they-
is going to be our last.
DJ, they just take care of business
Yeah.
every week. And there it is.
Yeah, it looks to
Another
be that way.
touchdown.
Another touchdown.
We're charting them up. Oh,
Yeah, there we are. Crestview coming out of halftime.
yeah, Crestview's turned this game around. This was one of those
Yeah.
ones that was 28-20. I like, I'm with you, Ed. I like when the big scoreboard's on
Yeah.
top of our small score. Spartan's trying to put it in. T. Thomas.
It was a
Oh,
bounce pass. Yeah, looking for a flag there, but that ball hit
Yeah,
the
it was
ground, I
looking-
think, even before any of them
yeah,
got
it
to it.
did.
Tell you what, Jefferson did their job. Got a 3 and out.
Telling you, they're comeback kids.
Yeah, they're dangerous. Crestview, can they put this one in and go up 2 scores?
They're going to try.
Look at the movement on the defensive line there.
How about the swing of momentum in this Crestview champion game?
Yeah, I mean, almost as soon
Look at
as
Rockland Patera. Just boom.
Coach Patera, his son, was my coach.
Wow.
So that ages me a little bit.
Sorry.
Steve, these guys talking age. Come on.
Back in my day.
It's just a number.
Back in my day.
It's only
Back
another-
in my
his
day. Back in your day, it was already back in my day.
And it was almost back in my day.
Close.
So you guys think you have fun in the booth? It's a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
You get a little, like, your attention deficit can go a little bit at time. Like where Eric's at, me and Mike would not want to be because he does a great job.
You definitely need short-term memory
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
in order to do
I'll-
this.
the big thing about Eric, he comes in here like 6 power coffees up and just ready to go.
I'll be
Who
sure.
ordered the cheese pizza? Right here, dude.
He's going to eat it right in front of. We'll give you the sippy cup.
Is
You're
this
not getting-
Dominguez?
Yes, it is. And look where he's going.
Mike?
The bull.
Oh,
Oh.
freeze frame.
Frame.
Touchdown.
Tutty.
We just like everybody to get a snapshot. Tell you what, here's another game. That's going to be our last visit there because there's other games we want to get to you. My South Range fans, again, ysnlive.com/live. You can watch the rest of the game there. We'll keep you updated, but we're going to keep moving game to game to game now.
Oh.
Just flipping around for you because we got some good ones.
Yeah.
Where are we at touchdown wise, B? We at 60.
I think that was 4th down.
We
so-
just got another one.
Salem is
65.
Salem's on the 12-yard line.
Salem on the move.
Big 4th
Poland
down.
on the move. They're
Yeah,
to
they got a-
28.
They got a turnover, so.
Big 4th down stop for champion.
Back here in Steubenville.
Big Red trying to answer that score, huh?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Got him.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
They drop it.
yeah.
I think he did.
Wow.
We're done with that.
They might score 100.
What's the score in that now? Because I'll just update the score. West Branch has hit 70. Omaha, Cheney at the 12.
Yeah, you said that. They got a 3-and-out, Mike, to start the half. And
Here's Salem going in trying to.
Salem trying to build on this 2-point lead. Oh, little hitch. He got him. Tutty.
There we go.
So that'll be, 27?
That was a on-point switch by whoever's directing this game.
Nice.
On-point switches are key.
Yeah. I like that angle.
Poland is on, what is about that, the 20?
20-yard line. They're in the money zone.
Pretty good throw by Johnson for the Salem Quakers.
It's going to be close to a first and goal for
the Cowboys.
We'll see.
Tell you one thing. Cheney might not always be on top of the scoreboard, but you know you played them.
They play.
Yeah. And
do you think that break hurt them?
yes, absolutely.
They're one of the teams I think it hurt them.
Yeah, it absolutely hurt them. But they defined their coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Chris
going to play all
Emile.
4 quarters.
You
Like you said, you got a full quarter to go if they can put this in.
They need the 2-point conversion, though, off this.
Oh.
There it is.
And they gave up, 2 big scores? The turnaround off of turnover was a long one. And
Yeah. Then the kick return after.
The kick return after
Yeah.
the touchdown. So,
Albert Niles.
oh, nice move there. Another tutty.
There we go.
Antoine Gardner
Back to
showing
back.
off a little
Antoine
bit.
Gardner showing it off. Boardman trying to get a stop, Mike, to get the ball back.
All right, Cheney. It hasn't worked twice. Third time's got to be the charm for the 2-point conversion, right?
So, how about this? Now, I know we probably can't get this up here, but Brookfield getting a safety on Garfield. So a little interesting
That'll
play
end
there.
their back-to-back.
We can
shutouts
do
streak
this.
in a weird way.
Hey, Game 7. Let's rewind. We'll show the people the safety for Brookfield. I don't know who made the hit at the goal line, but that stopped the 2-point
Yes, it
conversion from being
And
good.
those are big. That's a big 2-pointer.
Harding really strung that play out nice.
Yeah, that's 3 possession game now compared to 2.
Which game is that again, Mike?
Game 7.
I think we have one here. Is this the Louisville Leopards getting into zone?
Louisville.
We want to see our YSN school win.
Yes, absolutely.
They've had a rough year. Yeah, that's a touchdown, I believe. Going to 3.
Oh, the ball came loose.
There it is. This is a replay. We wanted to show it to you.
Yeah.
Snapped it over his
But that's how Brookfield gets on the board.
You can put it on the board.
Miscue right around the 5-yard line. So Brookfield, I mean, hey, getting on the board.
It helps.
No shutout.
Got to start somewhere. Canfield scored again, by the way, for Canfield fans. So
Yeah.
Coach Pav was worried about that. What is it?
It's all about business.
Boardman 1-1-1.
Omaha 1. Omaha 1.
We can see the touchdown graphic.
Yeah. Well,
I'll get a
You're
replay
going to
probably.
see it. It's a special one. We've got ourselves a tight one at Spartan Stadium.
it's a great graphic.
Yeah. Can we get to the?
Yeah, here comes a replay, I bet. Yep. No, wait.
We'll rewind to it. Let's show it because that makes that a ball game, Eric.
Canton South going to try to answer.
Poland did answer, so they're up 21 again.
So Crestview wasn't able to score, got the ball, and so Champion got the ball back. They give the ball back to Crestview, and they're back in the red zone now. That's our game 5.
Yeah. Here's one we're going to pay more attention to. Struthers and Niles, it's a 14-12 game. Struthers scored, missed the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, here's the punt return, Mike, for the Spartans.
That's
Look at that
Canton
formation.
South game 3-2 could be a rewind.
I see it.
Also, another game too that we got to look out for is the Liberty with the break game.
Yeah, we have not been there yet in the second half. We will get there, folks. That's a good game.
Not much has happened in that game so far. In the
Yeah, we got there because we saw Liberty miss the extra point.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Here's Canton South.
Holland has scored. So
Oh,
nice over the shoulder catch.
just like that, Canton South says, not so fast, Salem.
House call.
yeah, that is not over yet.
That's 70.
Here's the punt return.
70 touchdowns on the night.
Not bad.
This will only be our second one to show you
That's
on
what happens when
replay.
you punt out of your end zone, fans, and you give it to an athlete.
And you get 2 misses,
Wow.
and
All the
everybody
misses.
converged to one spot.
Yep. And we got ourselves a ball game.
There we go.
Keep our eye on that one. A lot of special team stuff tonight.
Yeah, a couple like that.
Right, Harding had one.
We've had a kick return, a
Jordan,
punt return. We've had a
safety.
safety. We've had a field goal.
We've covered them all.
Now we need a turnover.
This may be the most drastic turnaround
Yeah.
of all of them tonight. The way this game started, Anthony, with champion going up.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that we're seeing it consistently continue,
It's like-
even after halftime.
It's here we go, Liberty.
Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
Liberty has just taken the lead.
Wow. Good play there. Touchdown.
Tutty, tutty, tutty.
Gerard on the move against Struthers. They're up 2.
I'll tell you, if Liberty wins, I think
We got anything
Joe-
going on in
Joe
Lowville?
Simon might be a good get for that Joe Dickey Electric scoreboard show.
Lowville,
Yeah, anything going on there? Because that was a game.
I think they were the longest half.
Yeah, they were they
Yeah,
might still
they
be
were-
at halftime.
Them and Crestview were going
Just
for the
started.
longest halftime.
Yeah, you
There we
ask
are.
and you shall receive.
34-21.
So it was
I
what?
think they played till like midnight.
Yeah. Till the last train rolls out.
I think, what was it last year? Lowellville, Warren, JFK, that playoff game. I think it went till about your nightly news.
I was halfway home to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yeah.
You talk teams, Poland's improvement since the
Yeah.
South Range game
Absolutely.
has been huge. That's a playoff team that I wouldn't want to play. Here's Malone. Pretty nice crowd there in Lowville.
Absolutely.
It's very cozy.
Yes.
All your fans are really
One of the best concession stands around.
They come for the football, they stay for the wedding soup.
Mike Ackleson's a big pasta fazool guy at the.
Wedding soup. They have DeRusso's. It's perfect.
Here's another good one. This Camel Newton Falls game is
going to be close. Oh, he got in.
Yes, he did get in.
There we go.
So Newton Falls tightens that one up. We got a lot of games that are within a score.
It's still hard for me to.
Michael McKenzie going to call another dad touchdown here, maybe.
All right, let's put Michael up for a second.
Making an off-schedule play, fakes, running himself, sidesteps, touchdown.
Oh, you got him up for a touchdown.
Austin Klein looked like he was just going to go back into the
Great,
middle of
man.
the play and take a hit.
Yeah.
Sidesteps it off to the left side, and he goes in.
Father dialed up the play. Michael called it.
Maybe because I'm a novice, I can't believe the stadium lights.
I love the
they
light show.
They flicker at
They
touchdowns.
flicker on
Wow.
touchdowns. They do it up at the Beaver.
You got to see when they win. It's strobe lights.
Oh, wow.
Confetti. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I could have believed it based on what I just saw there.
West 77.
Oh, no.
West Branch is going to make sure that that offense stays number 1.
There goes Lowville. We got
And the rocket has launched.
Touchdown. 75.
Omaha, Gerard.
West Branch is beating us.
There's Gerard right there. They beat you to the punch, Mike. Gerard's into the end zone.
Eric is on his game.
He's on his A game.
7 coffees will do that.
This is a big game for playoffs.
Yeah, there's a lot of points here. Gerard I would think they can secure a spot with the win
Yeah.
here.
Here we go. Oh! Oh!
Can you see the flashes?
Champion said, not so fast, Anthony Malone.
Lightning strike.
You guys keep talking. We'll keep scoring.
Crest, you must be thunder because, it comes after the lightning.
Oh, geez.
Boardman holding in here, trying to get the ball back.
You know how you talked earlier about Ursuline, Mooney. That's Boardman Fitch.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Canfield and Boardman will probably be the same next week. Those kids know one another.
Looking for a field goal for
This will cut it to what, 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crestview, I believe, got the field goal. They weren't able to score in that last
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Just going to update our Western Reserve and Sebring fans. That game is now 42-14, so we will not go back to that. But if you want to watch it, ysnlive.com/live.
I'll tell you what, it's
You
rare.
call timeouts before extra points.
That's 50 cents.
Yeah, that is.
I want somebody to drive to Crestview and get that from Coach Cusick right now.
Here's a hard one to believe. Salem's now starting to get it near the red zone.
Yeah.
Canton South. That's maybe the guy that gets the ball last might could be the winner of this one.
Could be.
How about the Louisville Leopards, 28-19?
Got a game out that
Good
way.
game.
LeBray trying to make the answer.
I have to talk to Coach Niddle because he
Uh-oh.
caught.
we're
Whoa,
gonna be
boy.
tied.
Make a move.
Oh, no.
I thought that was going to pay off for a
I
second.
thought he was going to spin it in over by the S and Leopards.
All right, Coach Niddle, I got to ask. You got to yell this out because you don't have a mic on. You said this was going to be a ball game. Tell me why.
Because I've got DC Farrell in my classroom every day. Talked to him today, and I
Focused.
very focused. Freshman.
It's a good football. They're a good football
They're
team
young.
too.
You know what?
They're young.
Their schedule's been good.
Gary, he has a heck of a weapon in Chris Cunningham.
Yes, he does.
3 straight 100-yard receiving games for him.
LeBray is in the end zone, so there's another touchdown. Mike Poland scored again, so that one looks to be about over.
Springfield scored again.
Springfield scored again, so hopefully the fans are.
Yeah. Yell out the scores. We'll keep updating people on scores. 47 nothing.
So here's that score from Poland.
Here's a Poland score.
It looks like that could be Dom Parker in on that carry.
Right there. So that'll be what?
Punching it in.
35-7.
It's rare that you have a running back core that features close to 250 weighing running back, and then a guy all the way down to about 5'7", 180.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of them.
LeBray missed the extra point, so they're down by 1.
Wow.
Eric Salem is on about the 5-yard line on game number 3.
Hubbard extended the lead to 41-13.
And we weren't able to get to it, but Brookfield gets a touchdown.
Oh.
Garfield, making it 34-10.
Okay.
Never know.
Now I'm going to shout out to Jamie and Roma right now. I want some TC Caffey stats. So you better text me. I know you're listening.
We may have to keep those two caged up next week
Yeah.
for the big one. We could start talking the big one here shortly.
That'd be a funny one. We could have dueling announcers.
Whoever team has the ball, that's who makes the call.
Yeah.
Here's a touchdown for the Salem Quakers.
Big touchdown for Salem.
They should start the Salem West Branch game next week at like 6.
They should have an
For the younger version of kids,
Yeah.
so they could be home by 10.
30.
Let's take one last look at that Springfield.
All right.
Yeah. At Springfield.
Eric says we're going to take a look, so we are.
This may be Colton Rorick in at quarterback, maybe.
It's just
I
a
think
little.
he's going to go here. No. Yep.
Whoa.
So it gets a nice little jump up there on second and about 1.
Come on. This is the one I want for the evening.
Yes.
Would love to see. Oh, we got a little
he's a
injury.
little hurt here.
I think that's the running back, too.
We'll get out of that.
Boy, we got a ball game.
4th
here.
down here. This is a big one.
Let's
This
turn
is
up.
the TJ Parker risky zone here.
He's got a punt
Look
here.
at
I
the
think
bunch
you do.
formation up there towards the
Look at the
numbers.
formation.
Let's turn up.
Is
and
this
hear
a punt formation?
Let's hear it.
Spartans keep the defense on the field, and now they will call timeout. And once again, the Falcons with just a different formation.
I won't charge him there because that's trickery at its best. But
Maybe just punch it across and then.
Yeah, I'm sure the plan was, hey, you're going to play this last series. They either end up in 3rd or whatnot here in the 4th. As Brungard
makes his way up and keeps it featured.
Reservations for 6. Brungard, reservations for 6.
The stop, just the stop. They made it work there for them. Penguin commit.
80 touchdowns on the night.
We're going to get honored.
Let's do it.
Just got to keep going to West Branch.
Yeah.
West Branch.
Michael McKenzie back with the Beavers, got the ball here.
Cheney on the drive again. Boy, they've missed all their extra
turnaround
points.
play and the two turnaround big plays.
Yeah.
The kick return and the fumble.
Think about it. They've given up 6 points on extra points.
Yeah.
That'd be 24. And you've given up 14 points.
Boy, how about it? You want to talk great? Oh, did they let that ball go into the end zone? I think they did.
And local.
Oh.
Beaver local with a touchdown.
There goes the light.
That's another electrical problem.
42-12. That's
Yeah.
a 30. This game here has been
This
crazy.
game's been great.
Yes, it has. 2:35 still in the third.
And I know Newton Falls Camel's pretty good.
Yes. Cusick with the keep. Cusick.
Oh, Cheney with a turnover at the goal line.
You give nothing but bad news.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
That's twice you did that to me in this game.
Here,
like
wait.
Cheney's in the red zone. Oh, wait a second.
Here comes Fitch on that 4th down.
That was a punt.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll just take the mic off and leave.
I'm right behind you, so you leave. There's they answer their touchdown. Ooh,
Or
no.
did he
He's
not?
short.
Maybe. It looks like these nice
Is that
short.
going to be first and goal, though, I think.
I believe so. Just need our camera to go 1 inch higher.
Romo text you back yet?
No.
It looks like they didn't get in, but it is a first and goal.
No, but I'm sure they're going to find some closet or something
Yeah.
to tell me how many yards he
Right
has.
at the half, 13 carries, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Where'd you get that?
for TC Cap. Jamie texted me.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him to text you. I asked him to text me.
Maybe he just thought I was a cooler guy.
There's the touchdown for Crestview, Mike. So they go back up, hopefully 10.
I like messing with them. They're good guys.
Yeah, and he's over 2,000 yards for the season.
Boy, Brookfield's tightened this
Yeah.
up a little bit.
They're back on offense again.
Yeah, back with the ball.
You know, they got shut out last
Who's
week.
going to be
Maybe
the
they
fourth
needed,
quarter
one
finish? This
touchdown.
one over your right shoulder has the makings of it.
It does. Poor Fitch.
Yeah.
Their fourth quarters of late.
Have been.
So Brookfield, they just got a penalty a couple seconds ago.
Uh-oh.
And they're in business.
Look out for
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we get a timeout
Got
now.
Brookfield.
Canton South is on about the 25-yard line.
And it looks like Steubenville back on offense.
Got the Leopards driving.
Back to
We don't want to talk about it.
Fitch Boardman.
This is a game that Fitch looked like they had under control.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of turned.
Yeah.
This Canton South Salem game, Mike, it's like 6 yards of the
Yeah,
crowd.
there
Yeah,
goes Steubenville.
absolutely.
Steubenville.
Back into the end zone.
It's hard to believe Steubenville's playing at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they play once.
Yeah.
They go over to what? Indian Creek or the Spartans are getting some stuff done, Mike. As they get inside the 20.
They're there.
Read option. You want to talk huge games? How big of a game is it for both Fitch and Boardman?
And the old Federal League rivalry.
Boy, it would be nice to see Alliance get a tutty here, Michael.
Absolutely.
This game's still third quarter. Wow.
So is the Hubbard and Niles game.
Well, Cheney's defense holds again. Get a 3 and out, get the ball back.
Holland's going in. Holland's on the 2-yard. Holland just went into the end zone.
I like that.
Hey, the dude's rumbling. I'm just calling what I'm seeing.
I like it.
It's one of the ones we're staying away from. I'm just updating
Yeah,
the
it's
score.
interesting.
That's interesting.
That was good.
It looks like
There's the
Brookfield-
Holland Tigers. He ran it to the 4.
Yeah, that's got to be
Masucci
Woomer.
probably.
It's got to be Woomer, right?
42-7. They're still playing hard.
think that's Woomer.
That's a pretty good punt.
That's a real good punt.
Oh my gosh. Here's the touchdown for fans, if any Holland Nation's watching. Coach Pav will not be happy with that.
Especially around the time you want to put in some younger kids,
wanna
get some
get the younger
experience before
guys in.
playoff.
They're going to run.
What's interesting, I'm gonna, it's driving me nuts. I've had their games all year. They're up 35-0 at halftime. It's the scores that you see every week. They 35-6, 35-4.
Right.
All these other schools are thinking, oh, they're not beating these teams at that, but they're out at halftime. The first team's out. It's 35-0.
Their
The second
first,
half, they've lost second halves.
I think we
It's
have
all
our
freshmen.
their first team's only been in a few second halves this year.
Boardman trying to.
Dover.
I think we have our first final.
All right, we like finals.
Southern 63, East Palestine 14. That is our final.
Southern
Mike, you like
63-14. We like finals.
How about this if they can put this into the end?
Well, I think Brookfield just turnover on downs, and now Garfield got the
Garfield's
ball
on the
back now.
Boardman trying to put it into the end
Boardman
zone.
on the 13, breaking the huddle.
Looks like some confusion. Here's the Spartans. Give it to them. Pretty good hard run.
Nice
Can't
little
see
run.
where the chain's at. That looks like maybe it's first and goal. So
Yeah, they're moving the change from the referee up top.
there's a ton of points, Mike, in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of good games, fourth quarter, Camel leads Newton Falls 19-14.
Over the top, does he? Oh, yeah. Newton Falls is driving.
Yeah, they're at the 35.
There's LeBray.
In case anybody was interested, West Branch has scored.
LeBray trying to push
A
one in
bunch.
again.
LeBray, I think.
Wow. I think they're in.
LeBray gets the touchdown to take the lead back.
There we go. Another one on the board.
You know, this game, including any game that I've watched at Liberty, has been a shootout.
Yeah.
I've only seen two, but both games
It's a
featuring
talent,
the shootout.
like Gary said, it's a talented young football team.
Boardman at the
Oh, that he should have blocked that.
8-yard line.
15.
Spartans.
Game 15.
O'Hara trying to get it down into the end zone. Third down.
There to score.
Oh, overthrew him.
We're rooting for Louisville.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Don't you love that Mount Union field though?
Yes.
It will scar you though if you fall on it. I can assure you of that. If you didn't take a nice dive,
It'll
just
scar you?
That turf. I don't know if they've changed it recently, but it'll just scrape as long if you don't have the right tape. Just a little insider baseball.
Here's the
Here's the Boardman breaking the huddle.
Newton Falls.
Okay.
Boardman Spartans.
Looks like they're going to get the first down there.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, what do we got?
Touchdown.
Teddy.
It looked like I thought it fumbled.
We got it.
Yeah.
Unless they called it a touchdown.
I think he crossed the goal line before he fumbled it.
Yeah, they're calling touchdown in the stadium right now. We'll see if that's the actual.
The whole stadium will revert back if they take this off the board.
Well, the rule once you put
You're going for the deuce here.
There's an injury actually in the end zone.
Here's Newton Falls, Mike,
Newton
to
Falls?
take the lead. Another
Oh.
touchdown.
Nice downfield.
That was
block.
good blocking. Yes, that's
There
a good
we
football
go.
game.
Got a game.
A lot of one-score games.
2 touchdowns in a row.
It's a big extra, or just a field goal
Two.
attempt there. It's a
Going for
field
2.
goal.
Nope, it'll be an extra point.
That's 85.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh.
No. No.
Stop.
Still up 9.
What do you do if you're Boardman?
Go for the
I
deuce.
think, hey, let's keep that replay. Or, well, there's the replay of the touchdown.
The ball
But
did come loose, and they did call a fumble. I just saw all the
We want to
beanbags
see
come
the
out.
extra point.
Yeah, that
And it
extra-
will be actually a touchdown. They
extra
allowed that.
point's huge.
Hubbard's at the 1 yard line. They don't.
They made a quick turnaround.
So here comes Boardman's extra
This is
point.
the all important extra point.
I believe that covered it. That's a 2-point conversion.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
Nah, it's an extra point.
Oh, it's an extra point, okay.
Spartans, got it.
Tie
Michael.
game.
14 all. Hey, definitely send teams at home. Antrim if they were willing.
Yeah.
And here comes champion.
Boy, this champion won't go away.
Neither team really. I mean,
No.
if you're a defensive coordinator in this game,
Final in Westburn, 77.
Wow.
That's disappointing.
oh, the juke move, another one.
Oh, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown champion.
We like touchdowns. On the Audible call. And we're sponsored by the WRS Wealth Advisors. Omaha. They like hearing it. So I
And
say.
Louisville.
The Rockets.
Louisville.
Add another one.
Oh, a little backslip in the end zone by the cheerleaders. Got to give them a shout out. Shout out to the cheerleading squad. They're Monday through Friday also.
Looks like the score now at Crestview. Champion getting ready to kick it off here. 38-35. Still, according to this, still in the third quarter. Still
right?
in the third
So
quarter.
we've had some points tonight.
Yeah. A lot of points, a lot of touchdowns. And we've had a lot of fun in the studio tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice when guys are in.
Yeah.
Still disappointed Romo text Anthony and not you.
I just got one and it says, and thanks, Mike.
And it looks like he might have got that.
If you
first
can't
down.
have fun, don't do it, right? That's what we do.
I'm going to join them in the playoff. I actually just want to watch them two again in the booth because I was at the
Just watch
Springfield
their
game.
veins pop out.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe Springfield's in the red.
Another final, United 35-6 over Lisbon.
Well, United is one of those teams that put it.
Together.
15 Camels Drive.
I think that has to pretty much seal them a playoff spot. Maybe that's some of the things we'll look at. on the
Yeah, we're going to
scoreboard
take a look
show.
real
Yeah.
quick.
I think if you win week 9, you got some of these teams have some pretty good.
Yeah, they've pretty much solidified where they're
It's a heck of a game here. This Camel. Camel's on the move now.
It's a good game.
Yes, it is.
I know Liberty LeBray still a game.
Yep. Boardman and Fitch are tied. We got some.
Omaha, 19-19.
Ooh, I like when he goes quick like that.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown. We'll show the replay, though.
I think we're in the process of getting that up.
Here we go.
Freeze frame.
That's the next play.
That's okay. Just ruined it.
I'm done. Hey.
You just
I'm-
ruined it for all our followers. That's the next play.
They already saw that he was in the house. We're still going to build it up, though.
When you have the remote at home and you hit pause.
Yeah.
Mike, the most important run is the 3-yard runs. They set up those big
All right,
plays.
here's my
That's what I
question
call it.
here. This is a big drive for the Fitch Falcons.
This is. And please don't go for it on 4th and 8 in your
No.
own territory.
No. Punt.
I think this might be a touchdown.
I think this could
Wait.
be a touch.
We're going to show it, and then I'm going to give you the bad news. Because Steve says I'm full of bad news, right?
Look at the accelerator.
Go ahead, give it to us,
Look at the
Debbie
speed.
Downer. Come on, what do you got?
If you go back to the other side of the field, there's dirty laundry.
Is it officially dirty too?
It's dirty.
Wow. Yeah, you can see it right around the 30.
I would hate to be in film with Coach tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Who held?
Oh, boy, Alliance. How quick did they do this, Mike, to jump back?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this
There was one long pass to Gunn.
That's a
one
2-point
pass and
conversion.
2-point conversion. Yeah. Falcons get a first down, so.
They're right at midfield.
We just need one more. We're at 90.
Steubenville up 35-7 over Mooney. 4:30 to go in the fourth. Go back to that Girard game. What number? 19.
Camel on a pretty long drive.
That's another long run. This one's going to count, though.
No dirty laundry. on
No
this.
dirty laundry.
I love Girard's Field. That's a great stadium.
Oh,
It's a pretty long run.
I mean, backed up past your own 20.
Yeah. After you just got a.
And doing it again. It's
Michael Palmer.
cut back. Freeze frame.
Photo mode, as we call it. Another photo
Another
mode.
photo mode.
Right by Bear Brothers. Thank you for your sponsorship.
Perfect.
Gets us into the red zone.
What a plug.
Game 10.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Stay there. It's first and goal now for Girard. Jefferson.
Final, Mike, 55-0
I was
Springfield.
just about to say that. Thanks, Mike. Or thanks, Steve.
What was it?
55-0 Springfield.
The Tigers. Mick's happy. That's all I care about. Them hands are like, South Range, the final, 49-10. They've done their part.
Oh, wow. Staying on his feet. Did he get in? Oh, it's right at the 1.
It's like at the half-yard line. They took a timeout then, too. I can tell you. Not going to lie. It's a timeout. I'm telling you. Want to play the lottery number?
One of the hardest runs I've seen.
3-27.
Boy, Fitch making a nice response after Boardman ties it.
Back to Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson gets near the end zone.
Tell you what, last week, whenever some of the reserve players came in for Poland, I saw a young sophomore make every tackle for the last 2 quarters.
Touchdown Beavers.
That's 90.
90.
The lights are.
We're getting 100. Devin Sherwood keeps for a first down.
They're driving.
See if we can get Jefferson in the end zone here.
Oh, nice fake.
Got him. No, good defense.
Yeah, good secondary. I mean, they've been kind of, I hate to say it this way, battle tested the way that their season has gone for Poland.
Sure.
So they have learned as week 9 has come along.
Champion in Crestview.
They got the ball back here.
Still third quarter.
One game we didn't watch towards Alliance.
All right, Mike. Okay.
Not sure.
First and 10. Interesting defense for Crestview there. 3 down linemen. I guess it worked out in that play.
Yeah.
Captain Jefferson. Uh-oh.
Yeah, just overshot him.
No, that wasn't nearly.
Mike, Steve, do you have a game that has been the number one surprise that you can think of? Because there's so many right now that I'm looking at. There are just so many shootouts, even if they're smaller scores, but they're connected. Some of these, I mean, I didn't anticipate so many scores.
When I walked in tonight and I said Newton Falls Camel, a couple of you guys, and I'm not going to say who, said this game wasn't even going to be close.
Sure.
It's a game.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a game. Boardman Canfield's ranking right up there right
Yeah.
now. Or Boardman Fitch, excuse me.
Louisville Alliance is an amazing game right
Yeah,
now.
Louisville Alliance.
28-27 right now.
Lowville's got 50.
Not sure how much time is left in that Louisville game, but
Cheney got a safety in their game.
There's a lot of stuff going on in that game.
Yeah.
Austin Fitch is on the 18.
Camel to attempt a field goal, so we want to get there. 15.
Back out to Jefferson. On 4th down. Nice little draw, and it's almost intercepted. We were talking about, we've only saw about one interception?
Yeah,
or close?
Yeah, just one.
We've seen almost everything.
Here's a field goal try here for Champion. Wow.
It's a long one, too.
49 yards. Whoa.
Oh.
Did he make it?
He
sure did. Wow.
You could count that one twice.
You said Camel was lining up for one? Game 15.
That's a game-tying 49-yard
Got
field
a tie
goal.
game.
49-yarder.
That would look good by another 10 yards, it looked like.
let's take a look at that field.
Here's Camel's field goal, Mike.
Freeze it for a second.
That looks good, too. Yes,
It
is.
is.
Another tie game.
Wow, and it must be getting close towards.
That's like
Field goals
3
count
or
as-
4.
We count field goals for 3.
Yeah. We now have 127 touchdowns.
They give me somebody good.
3. Yeah, don't see many of them.
Uh-oh, guess what's here?
Pizza.
Pizza Joe.
Pizza Joe's here in East Palestine. We thank them.
Absolutely.
Is the sippy cup here for Anthony? You
And
laugh.
the
I'm
brownie.
going to get you a sippy cup.
And the brownie.
Can it be a Chiefs sippy cup?
No.
I'll tell you what. That
We're going to
kicker
get
for-
you a Las Vegas Raiders.
No, I'll
No, we're
spit
gonna
in
have a
it.
Buffalo Bills one.
Be my
Mount Liberty,
Oh.
the Braves. That's still close.
Let's find out. Because we're going to pop into it. It's like
Yeah,
Liberty's on the move.
34-28, Liberty on the move. Austin Fitch gets a big first down, Mike, so they're
driving.
Remember, Liberty was up 28-21, so
yeah, this game's
starting to slide a little bit.
Brian, next week, not only does he want cheese pizza, he wants the little kid's sippy cup with the bendable straw.
Nice throw downfield.
Huggies.
That's completed.
just a 25-yard completion by the youngster.
Or Brian, one of those squeeze it.
No. I'm going to be
Kool-Aid
honest.
squeeze-its.
Hugs are good. It's pure sugar, but they're good.
Such as many things with pure sugar in it.
Or those Kool-Aid
Liberty
squeeze-its.
going a little no huddle.
Remember those?
Yeah.
I like it.
Wonder how much time's left.
Yeah, they're moving.
Who's
pretty-
calling this game?
Put them up.
Put them up.
This is Quinn and Billy Mack.
Oh, Billy Mack.
Billy Mack. Quinn.
Trips formation, tight end on the backside for the Liberty Leopards. Handoff right to number 6, Dante. Dante makes a move and tries to get to the edge, and that is going to be about a yard at best. Now 8.5 minutes remaining.
The ball carrier.
Wow.
You can tell Venners is still kind of favoring his ankle a little bit there.
Pushing through, gutsy play here for Dante. As you got to imagine, he does not want to come out. The
No gain
senior
on the play. Second
on
down.
senior.
Big third down right here. You got to get a big stop. If you're Boardman, you got to use a timeout right now.
50, Ridge 21. And Boardman and Fitch tied up at 14 with under 5 minutes
Trips
to play.
formation. And DC is going to hook it up. And another missed tackle there by Ashton Dunbar. And down. And Aiden Stevens saves a touchdown. So that's going to be down about the 8-yard line.
Number 81.
Again, 6-point lead.
Austin Town will take.
Kicker had his kick blocked to make it a 6-point game.
Third down and 2 for the Leopard.
And DC fair. And Dante Ventures in the backfield. Hand off to Dante. Dante's going to make a guy miss. And he's going to drive. And no push, no call yet. And they're going to say
Down?
what?
There you
Touchdown.
go. Another touchdown.
Touchdown, Liberty. 34-34. Extra
Newton
point.
Falls is at the 1. Touchdown. The 1 here. We got Cheney.
Nothing else. You give them an opportunity.
21.
Which they
Roberto
still may
Clemente.
be able to get.
Field this time as the whistle blows.
Oh, Harding's defense big there.
And on the tackle right there was, in fact, Ryan Powell. And that's going to be, I think, the last timeout that Cheney uses, the third and final. With 2:25 left to go here. And at this point, again, it's going to be
The right side of the field. They're on the left hash. They'll want to put it in the center of the field for Josiah Burnine. So you'd think that the Boardman defense could cheat that way, maybe get a turnover, maybe get a tackle for loss. And Sherwood will keep it. And Sherwood will be stopped at the 9-yard line in the middle of the field.
You got to call timeout.
And they're letting the clock run down.
If you're Boardman, I'd be calling timeout.
Boardman needs to call timeout here and give themselves a chance at another play instead of letting it. Well, the ball game is tied, so it comes down to this. You're not trailing.
I understand, but if they get this field goal and you don't have time to kick, you don't have time for a
Yeah.
kick return.
Probably try to draw them off sides here. 10 seconds on the play clock. 4th and 8, 6, 5. Yep, we're not. Yeah, that's what I figured
Timeout.
they'd do. Gonna call timeout.
Somebody's paying us.
Yeah.
So,
although it is a
reset.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have to see what happens here. Trips spread out right side, one receiver left side.
Gerard's in the money zone.
Jones in the backfield.
Looking to
Jones.
punch the final.
He's going to run it again. There
dagger
goes
into
Jones.
Struthers.
To the 20, diving for the first down. Did he get it? They're going to say, I think he might have just been short.
Canton South.
Nothing new with the Crestview Champion game. Still tied. Looks like Champion with the ball again on 2nd and 10. So just to give you a heads up there.
There's Canton South.
What?
Mike, they could cut this to a 1-point game.
Beaver Local, Lowville.
Touchdown,
South.
Canton South.
That should be a running clock by now, though.
35-32 Salem. So
Here comes another one, I think.
And then we'll stay right here. Tell you what, I'm curious to see what left in the clock itself
I
here.
think it was under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes. So it's a tough route to get to 15 points.
Final up in Jefferson.
But he
Poland
gets
wins
it.
35-7.
He gets the touchdown and the pass
Cheney,
interference.
I don't know how much time's left, but if they're ever going
Here's
to
the
get a
field goal
2-point
for-
conversion.
Here's the field goal for Fitch.
Fitch lining up. Let's get our 4th field goal.
Pretty critical here.
Yeah, I think there's under 2 minutes left in this.
Nice little view.
Tyler Evans, the holder. Snap is down, kick is up, and that kick is good.
That takes the lead, and that looks like that was the final.
Walk off.
14
Fitch.
Here at Boardman Spartan Stadium on homecoming night, 17-14.
And Davide comes in.
Back over here with
Ramir
Louisville.
Hawkins
I don't think they have the ball. I think the Alliance does.
Yes, they do. Lions has the ball down by 1.
Cheney missed the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's a big one there.
The Braves. No, there's not much to go. 5. 5.
So going over here, there was just a turnover by Champion right at the 25, and Crestview gets the ball back.
Still
third quarter.
That's what it's saying there. This is the longest
don't
third
know.
quarter I've
I don't
ever
know.
encountered. We'll have to check and see if that's accurate.
Especially with these two teams being run-oriented teams.
Yeah, well, there's been, the constant scoring that we've seen in the third quarter already, but it would be a miracle if it was still the third. Coming out of the
final, Beaver Local 49, Marcus Ferry 18.
49-18, Beaver Local wins. Matthews 42, Wyndham nothing.
Here's LeBray and
Watch this here.
Going
Hate
for
to
the
say
lead.
this, but stop by that wall there, but there's a flag in the end
Tilted
zone.
camera angle.
Two. LeBray.
13-1 Lowville trying to finish this, even though it says third quarter.
Three. Oh, we got a touch.
It is actually the fourth quarter based on what I'm
Another
seeing there.
touchdown?
But another minute and 11 left in that game. Wow.
It's a big one here.
Makes a couple moves. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're going to have the first down.
It's going to be right at the sticks. Based on what we're seeing there. So it's not goal yet. It's
Waiting for a call. Any call.
Girard tacked on a
And
field
we're gonna
goal in their
have
game,
an
so they lead
official
31-12.
timeout.
That's late in the
Measurement
fourth.
for a measurement. This is our first measurement of the year, right?
Ventura around the end, charges, pushing up, trying to get it to the 10. I think he's right about the 11-yard line. 1 minute 16 left on the clock, 38-13.
wow. I'll tell you what, in this, if it is the third quarter, they got the time necessary to continue with the shootout. But if it is truly
Here comes the measurement in Liberty.
I think he got the first down, so first and goal.
How about this play here by Brookfield?
Jones,
Oh,
sideline,
to the
Jones,
house.
touchdown. Finally, he gets something going here. A little bit too, not enough. It's too late in the game. A fumble.
Made a fumble.
Oh my gosh.
They lost the ball. Aiden Stevens loses the ball on the 1 yard
Right
line.
at the 1 yard line heading in.
He loses the ball on the 1 yard line.
Just
gets it completely
I'll tell you what.
I told you Liberty's going to turn the ball over.
Final from Rayan Stadium. Harding 35, Cheney 26.
I'll tell you what, great for Liberty getting the ball back, but look where they're at right now.
We don't need you jumping or anything like Betos last year.
I can't believe the ball never crossed the end zone, but
He looked like it was right there. But granted, we saw that in the end.
Throws, and that is almost intercepted by Aidan Natcher. Aidan
Yeah, so right there. Crestview back. Getting right around the 8 yard line. But back on offense go Liberty in the
Can you get a
shotgun
long
still.
one? Yeah, shotgun.
Look at that.
Oh, that's the best you can probably get in that scenario, being that far back.
Yeah.
Get some breathing room.
Get that one. Where are we at? Newton Falls Camel.
29-22.
They're at the 30-yard.
They're at the
Let's,
30-yard line.
check that out
We're
real
back and forth. These are the two games.
It can't be much. There's got to be about a minute or so.
Some good finishes.
Crush, you just took a timeout.
There's the 10 seconds.
Oh, run it. Oh, he's got him.
Throw it.
Oh, he had to put a little bit more mustard on it,
Oh, good.
but falls incomplete.
Back to Liberty.
Oh, with a nice little catch and
Final
go.
from Girard. The Indians beat Struthers 31-12.
That's a big win for Girard.
Yeah.
How about Mike? How about Liberty punching this out of their goal line and now out there?
So after Brookfield scored, that's 31-17. It's late. It's
very late in the
Oh, he's
game.
got the big fella out of the back.
But able to pick up some decent yardage there on first down. Looks like, well, even though Brookfield got a couple scores in here, doesn't look like they have enough time to connect with this.
they're
So to
running
give
out of
everyone
time.
that might be paying attention to that game, of course, we saw that score, but want to make sure we give them a heads up there.
Salem doing a nice job of running out the clock to hang on in that one.
Liberty going no huddle.
Oh, wow.
This no huddle offense has really been giving LeBray some fits.
Crestview coming back out of their timeout.
Let's check in on that. Does Liberty get ready for the next play?
Yeah, it's hard to tell here if they're setting up for field goals, Mike, or if they're trying to put this into the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little pistol formation.
Yep.
Going to roll out all alone.
All alone.
Oh, my gosh.
All by myself.
Another touchdown on the board.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
Their laundry.
Hold the phone.
Steve, you're just giving bad news all night.
I'm sorry. But when you see the guys in yellow put their hands on their head,
that's
trouble.
not a.
Can we just count it because we're close to 100?
No, we'd like to.
We'd like to. I think Liberty's going to go to distance here. This is my.
We're at 97, by the way.
We got a final Lowville 56 Mineral Ridge.
West Ridge still playing. We'll put them.
Tip pass catch.
Pretty good concentration right there.
They got 90 of the touchdown throws.
And it looks like a final for the Garfield game in Brookfield. Garfield 31, Brookfield 17.
31-7.
You just keep trucking right along.
The G-Man.
So, I mean, after it's now what, 3rd and 11. So it was a holding call. Oh,
And a longer field goal now. I would think you'd have to try field goal.
Boy, Liberty going right down the field.
no huddle is really paying dividends to and just wearing down LeBray on defense. And they will try for a field goal for at the Crestview game. And they're gonna, yep. As soon as I say it, timeout there.
Right there.
Yeah, Liberty looking for this 99-yard drive.
Does Liberty have a field goal kicker, Gary?
That's the question.
That was a very emphatic no.
Yeah, he came up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Think
I
about
don't even think it was out of my mouth, and he was like, nah.
the swing and emotions right now for them. Just going
Yeah, you
from
fumble
almost
on the one, yeah.
on both sides for both
What a
teams.
great drive, a little
Hey.
running and throwing.
Lions, Louisville, where are we at on that game? It was okay.
Still 28-27. Not exactly sure how much time's left in that game now. It should be cutting close for time on that game.
I think they rolled the young man out.
Just going to go with the running. He's got all the running room he needs on the left side, but he was able to get stopped there.
Dante Ventures, a really good running back. Let's go back to Crestview.
Yeah, let's look at that.
It's a long field goal
Here's
here to
this field
take the
goal.
lead.
What do you think?
Camel's going the wrong way.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, if it's 3rd or 4th and 20 here.
Let's see here.
Crestview to take the lead.
There we go.
Oh, line drive in the
Wow,
dirt.
they missed it. Looked like my wedge.
You know, have we had overtime at all this year?
No. Well, one overtime game. I believe it was in week 2.
It was early. Wasn't
Yeah, it was early.
It was Liberty, right?
Wasn't it Liberty and
Oh, Liberty and
Whoever they played week 2, because they beat Western Reserve, and then who they play the next week?
go to the Leopards? Here's the Aviators.
Looks
Louisville
like
got a
this.
stop
On 4th down.
on 4th down. Could it be?
could we get that first one?
48 seconds left in the Liberty game.
Final, Western Reserve 56-22 over Sebring.
48 seconds left here, Mike. So
Lakeview, overtime. Liberty, Lakeview, week 3.
Liberty and Lakeview, that's right, overtime. get the young man out on the roll. They,
Oh no.
Oh my.
He's gonna
Oh
get
wow.
sacked.
Oh.
He fumbled.
Oh,
it.
no.
Oh my gosh.
Rumble.
Come on, defensive
He
lineman.
could.
Go defensive
Go.
line. Oh my God.
Oh, the what?
Son of a bitch, number 50.
Wow, that is
Cameron Rabel. To the
heartbreaking
house.
for Liberty.
23 seconds to go.
Wow.
There's no laundry on the field.
With
Wow.
4 minutes to go in the game.
Wow.
Unbelievable, Billy. I don't even know what to say in that situation. I'm speechless.
Also, Billy Mack with a great call.
I'm
We just
surprised
turned
I
him up,
followed with
so.
the camera.
I'm impressed. That's the one
Good
camera
job,
work
boys.
that you got right all day long.
We have an injury. Make it 2nd down and 5. I'm not sure the Aviators were.
So it looks like this one.
Boy,
that's crushing.
I mean, just think about the fact you went from the 1 yard line, driving into the red zone, feeling good. Fumble drops,
He was way down.
and then went all the way back into the end zone. There and back again at Hobbitsdale.
23 seconds left. Salem gets the win, 35-32.
I was just going to tell you that one.
That is
They've struggled the last, like Mike said, the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, we should be in a high school game booth, look back and make sure that,
I mean, we
I mean, it looked like he was.
So it looks like this is going to be. So Louisville's going to have to give it back to him.
And I just wanted, Mike, so Liberty had a chance to play LeBray.
Yeah.
And get a game with huge points.
Mm-hmm.
And they have Garrettsville Garfield next week.
Oh, wow.
Where a win over LeBray probably puts them in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
Louisville's
They move up to probably
8 or 9. That's a shame. That's a tough way to lose a football game if they lose that way.
Falls
29-22 over Camel. That one just went final.
29.
So a little bit of like a referee timeout in this
20,
Leopards.
Yeah, this is
They gotta
what you
give it
like
up.
for Louisville.
They gotta give it up
Victory
here.
formation.
There it is.
That's a big win for them. That's a final. Hats off to Louisville, Mike.
Congratulations to the Leopards, community, everybody.
Yeah,
Hard fought, well earned win. And that's a rivalry game.
no doubt. Very close to one another. A lot of these
Oh,
games,
emptying the stands.
Rush the
little
field.
students rush it. We're pretty much getting to the end of almost all of these.
we get the Salem fund.
Yes, Salem a winner, 35-32.
So is this Liberty go final?
So we got Champion Crestview, Liberty LeBray still playing.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
So Liberty's final? That's pretty cool.
No, it's, okay.
All right, now for the. I'm guessing this is the extra point here after. I'm guessing a timeout was probably taken to make that. Get your team in position to actually make this extra point too. But
All right. So that's good. You need a touchdown and an extra point out of Liberty.
Kickoff return for a touchdown.
that's what you're calling here.
Yeah, let's do it.
We go for it.
We're at 98 touchdowns.
98 touchdowns. We need 2 more. Can we find a touchdown here with the Crestview game? Wait for it to come back up. Still in timeout.
Looks as
Yeah, it looks like back here for Crestview is back on the field, getting lined up. I believe the way that they're lining this up, they might be in overtime. I'm just waiting to kind of confirm that, but it might be Crestview here.
well. Let's turn up the announcers and see what they have to say.
Yeah, this is overtime.
Oh, they have quarter 5 on it.
There we go. My favorite quarter.
Free football.
Yeah, this is the last one of the night. You want to leave it on with the announcers?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do
And
it.
then we'll get ready for the scoreboard show?
Sure.
Okay. Leave it right here.
We'll just make sure this Liberty game gets wrapped up the way we expect it to be.
Hey, this can't go out of bounds.
Billy Mack with a good point. This kickoff cannot go out of bounds if you're LeBray.
Stay right here. For the Bray will burn one of its timeouts.
And we're in
Bray's gonna
overtime
take
in
a
the other game,
timeout.
right?
Just to
Yep, earning a
clarify
timeout.
what Coach Armini wants right here from his kicking.
Back over here
Runs out
to
around and gets it up to
champion
about
with the
the
ball
50.
first
About
in
5
OT.
seconds to play there, yeah. Which is a good start for champion here.
So 2nd and 5.
Good
That's it.
thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the types of plays you're going to run at this area in overtime for a
They're
team
a lot
that's
different than what you call it.
well, not only that, well, you're thinking about the score being 38. You've scored 38 points today. So what do you want to go through first? It's almost like you want to run your first quarter plays all over again.
Keegan was stopped about the line of scrimmage. He might have gained a yard.
Back here for the kickoff. Is there still magic available in Liberty after what we've seen so far?
That's a tough one to come back from.
You're gonna squib kick it. He's gonna run it for a touchdown. You're gonna flip if that happens.
I mean, yeah. The way this game's been going in the fourth. So I'm pretty sure the clock is very, very low right now, based on the way these announcers.
Under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it is a deep one. And that is going to
I'm
go
gonna let it go into the end zone.
All right.
And that ball will be at the 20-yard line. So here we go, Quinn. 2 timeouts for the Leopards.
We have 2 timeouts.
A little razzle dazzle needed here.
And they're going to line up for a field goal in the Crestview game.
Check that out.
Straight out.
Now we saw Champion hit that 49 one earlier. This is
Yeah, this
much
got to be
closer.
money zone for him.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes, and that was it.
It's still starting to come down light now, it looks like.
Dutch tilt and
No good.
no good.
Missed it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Just line. Well, he's a right-legged kicker, and he was trying to completely twist and convert, and it didn't work for him.
Now all Crestview needs is a
And field goal.
So let's see what Liberty can do.
And DC looking down the field, and he'll start scrambling. There he goes.
DC Farrell, that's a good scramble. 15 seconds left. That saves a timeout
Play
too.
there by the freshman, Billy.
Getting out of bounds.
Very smart play by the freshman. 15 seconds to go. Wisely, nobody downfield open, so takes off and gets out of bounds.
All right, so you're Liberty.
Tough spot to be.
What do you do? What do you draw up here? I mean, you got a couple timeouts. You try to get a couple quick ones.
You got.
You got to try to get close enough to the end zone.
You got maybe
have a
3
legit
plays.
shot.
Well, at least get it to midfield.
Yep. And they're going to go. I thought they were going to try a little hook and ladder there, but they just went.
Timeout.
It'll stop the clock.
14 seconds left.
Came off the clock on that?
Only came off the clock, and coach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and a little run by Crestview.
Big handoff
Oh,
to-
picked up.
to
He's
Ventura.
airborne.
He's still.
And he's back down. Okay.
That's Ventura again. I mean, they're inside the 10.
I think that's first down. He got picked up and was.
Well, now they're in golden position.
He's
where
a
they
he's a
can
little
just-
shaken up. I hope he's
Well, yeah, he got picked up and thrown down.
Shy of the first down.
carried for a little while.
They're marking him about the 11-yard line.
Timeout in Liberty, so we'll stay here and Crestview.
2nd and 1.
Now, if you're Crestview, you just got to protect the ball. I mean,
Absolutely.
you're an absolute.
Well, you got to
control.
also trust your kicker enough to trust him that much. If you, I mean, there's nothing better than scoring a touchdown in a game.
But I don't think you want to get uber aggressive for a touchdown. You know what I mean? You got to protect the ball.
Overtime. The Rebels about the 11-yard line. 2nd down and 1.
Rebels get any points here, they will walk away.
Handoff.
Run it with him himself.
Anthony keeps it.
Stopped around the.
Rushes
Must be
ahead
about
for
the
the
5.
first down.
Okay, definitely gets the first down. We'll see what yardage from that.
Now, Rockland has not touched the ball in overtime yet. That's been
Not.
2 fakes to him that they're using him because of what he has done previous in the game.
Absolutely. Yeah, he may not have touched it.
Just looking for
overtime.
that
He's
scoreboard.
having an
Just
impact.
a little bit more. Let's see that third. I'm guessing it would be
No, I
about
think
third
they
down.
just got a first down.
Did they just get the first
Yeah,
down?
it's first and goal now, so they got 4 cracks. But they're well within field goal range.
Here
Yeah.
comes Liberty back out on the feet. Nope, timeout.
Timeout. This will be the last play.
Turn the backfield, 4 receivers out.
Number 28.
20, Billy, 20.
20.
Timeout.
Steven.
Called around
Hamburg.
30.
This is it.
That is not Stephen Hember.
That's number 20, though.
Stephen.
3.
Second and goal now, I believe.
Rebels power run offense.
Right now is where you pull out your 2-point conversion play that you've hit.
If you're champion, you have to sell out for the run, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's probably what they're going for. We saw some passes.
so do you think if you're Crestview, you use that and play action boot?
I just go straight down the middle here, where you're lined up about what you say about 2-yard line.
2-yard line, second and goal.
And guess what we're going to get on the audible call?
It's
Late in the game. Another timeout.
So we're both
Liberty's
games
in a
sitting in
timeout, too.
timeouts right now. Liberty needs a miracle.
They do. Late in the game.
But
We're gonna
hey,
go to a
that's why you
commercial,
play
so
it
we'll
all
go
the
to
way
the-
out. Could happen.
They have the ball, so that's
Yeah.
the hardest part is getting the ball back.
Yeah. They're not sitting there looking at.
I mean, the yardage, of course, is a mileage, basically.
That's a 69-yard pass.
So basically, the last play of the game comes down. It is 4th and 69.
Josh Allen. That's it.
That feels like it.
He can't make it to the end zone.
No, it is. They're at the
Yeah.
31-yard line.
But that's just that's a lot.
Do you have yeah, we're going to see a lot of it. Another one. They're going to go to the lineman. Back over. Old school football here. They got to get guys behind, and he doesn't have, I don't know what he's doing.
And that's your ball.
When I see a flag thrown, a flag was thrown out of bounds. So let's wait and
If that's
see here.
defensive, it's going to be another
Absolutely.
play. Oh, back
We'll
to
see.
3 real quick. Touchdown, Crestview. They win.
And Crestview pull it off.
All right, so that one can go final. They're not going to keep the extra point, right? So 44-38. Rebels win. We'll go back to Liberty.
And it looks like it's going to be against LeBray.
About the 38, right around there.
Can't finish the game on a penalty, so we're going to give him 15 yards. We're going to try this all over again.
Now we're in the range of it. We've seen him throw.
Now DC can probably get into the end zone because they're going to go to the 38-yard line. Now I bet DC Farrell can get to the end zone.
So Crestview final 44, champion 38.
Only one guy. There was 2 guys on the tackle that put him out of bounds. One more. Yeah, they're really lucky that they only have one guy get flagged.
Wow. Does your quarterback have 42 yards to throw? When you're in class with him, they might.
There's no other place he'd rather be. So an untimed down, ball is at the 42-yard line.
And let's see what happens. Make sure you get the camera. I'm going to give you that fair warning right now.
And some miscommunications here. I'm holding on to the camera for like dear life here. So DC Farrell, empty set, and
same play.
That's going to be incomplete, and that is going to be your ball game right here. Wow. What a play.
That'll do it.
Rabel.
It was an untimed down.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I think that was 100% the player of the game. Because, I mean, if he wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it. We're going to come back.
What a great game.
So we end the night with 99 touchdowns. Week 9 is in the books. Steve Leslie, Anthony, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Good job in the gunner's seat. We're going to come back. We're not done yet. I'm just going to take a little break. We're working on getting some coaches back for you, but we'll be back at 10 o'clock sharp with the Joe Dickey Electric Scoreboard. We'll run down all the scores for you tonight. But thanks for tuning in to the Audible Call brought to you by the WRS Wealth Advisors for Week 9. We'll be back here to wrap things up next week with the final week of the regular season.